Welcome. Sorry. We are total professionals.
Yeah. Yes. I'm sitting here, I'm like, do you want to unmute, or are we just going to...
usually unmute.
Yeah, well, I was busy doing something, wasn't I? Yes, that was George Jones. We've been avoiding copyright music the last few weeks, but it just felt right.
It fits.
It felt right. So, how's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully everybody's doing all right. If we wait for the chat to catch up, we'll be just sitting here in silence waiting for people to say fine.
Yeah, so why don't you ruin our Patreon raid?
Okay, let's see. Since we already are halfway through it, I guess I'll just I'll wait to unpause it.
Okay.
Okay, so you can watch us here. You can watch us on Paco Pete Pot Pies. We're on Rumble and Spotify at Magnum Pot Pie. I've got a Teespring I never touch at Magnum Pot Pie. We've got a Ko-Fi that's Magnum Pot Pie. Is there anything else I'm missing?
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm glad you're on top of all of these things here. And we've also got a Patreon. That's patreon.com/magnumpotpie. And for $10, I'll call you a dog fucker. Rhoda, BNC Baloney, Shane, Deleted Archives, Chicken on a Chain, Chili, and Penetration. You're all dog fuckers. There, how'd I do?
I think you did well.
I probably fucked it up.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So, I wasn't going to do another cooking show back to back. I was just going to go and we were going to just do the Lorne reality show again, the vegan burrito, because we haven't done it in a long time, but then Kay came along and my God.
And Ume had better get here because if not, she's definitely eating it because she recommended it.
Yes, when we get to the Kay's cooking, you have both Ume and front to back vinyl to blame for us having to watch what hell Kay has wrought.
Yes, so.
Oh my God,
no.
Ume's sober. Oh God,
hey, at least she's on time.
This is a bad. Oh God, this is a bad week for that.
I am so sorry, Ume.
All right, come on, Lorne. Let's see this vegan burrito here.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Lorne.
Welcome to the Lorne Reality Show. We're back again now that I'm over my cold and everything's back in order. Today we're going to make vegan burrito.
He sounds so enthusiastic.
And got my tofu right here.
I mean, would you be?
No.
Like, he's going to explain here in a minute. He doesn't like anything that he's fixing here. So he's got a whole pot full of shit he doesn't like that he's about to cram down his throat.
Well, I mean, fake it at least. And no one is putting a gun to his head making him do this.
Well, he's trying to impress somebody for pushing.
Well, no one is putting a gun to his head and forcing him to do this.
For Lorne, offering pushy is the same thing.
You want to get out some paper towels. I've got my rack right here. I can set my tofu on. Towel underneath it because it's going to drain out a lot of water. And
now, Ume, I assume you've never made this abomination Lorne is going to make. But I assume you've cooked with tofu, so you can critique his tofu cooking technique here.
Get my bowl here so I can just drain it right here. But I'm using the soya organic extra.
I don't think I've had tofu.
Well, he doesn't put any, taco flavor in this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't tofu, basically flavorless unless you buy, specifically flavored tofu? Isn't he making, a big glob of just nothing?
Tofu right in the middle. You got Scotch tape right here. Take it, wrap it up just like this.
So Scotch tape is essential to the whole tofu process.
Laura versus the world, yes, this is the burrito.
As you can tell, I don't wrap
Hello, Chatterbait Belly.
gifts very well either. Definitely not a wrapper. You get it? Definitely not a wrapper.
We get
Turn
it.
this fan off. We'll take.
Now, I've never cooked tofu in my life. Is this a part of the process? Like, am I making fun of something that you just have to do when you cook tofu? Because this looks ridiculous.
This end right here. Pull this up.
I'm assuming if Lauren's doing it, it's ridiculous. He spent a month's paycheck on those paper towels.
Put it on there.
So, how do you get the water out of tofu? If
Do you
not
exercise
this?
it like a demon? Also, can y'all hear the thunder? Apparently God is offended at this. We've got a storm brewing.
Yeah.
Can you blame him?
Alright. We'll take inside our tofu right here. Gonna put our book on top of the tofu. Oh, you can't see that real well. Let me pull that over here. Put our book on top of the tofu. Then I'm gonna set my 20-pound weights on top of my book. What that's gonna do is
I'm just wondering where Lauren got a book. What's Lauren doing with a book? Is it specifically for tofu?
gonna squeeze the water out of the tofu because you want to squeeze as much water out of the tofu. What happens when you squeeze the water out of the tofu is
Fill
that
that
it
from
pushes that
Joe's
water
house,
out.
too.
So
Yeah.
that when we're doing our next step and have the tofu
Hi,
cut
Kit
up
Kat.
and in the pan frying, well, the butter will absorb into the tofu along with the flavor of all the other stuff that's going to be that the tofu.
So Laura versus the world, you're saying he's basically doing it right. Is that what you're saying? He's basically doing it right?
was
Just
gonna be in
overboard a
with.
wee bit?
So we're taking, just leave that right there for right now, and I'll push it over here so it's out of the way. And you should usually have the tofu set like that for about 4 hours. Is probably good. If you
Where's Lauren going to get $10 and access to Amazon to buy a tofu press?
want to get a meatier flavor out of it, you put the tofu in the freezer the night before, and then when you come out and it thaws out, take and drain it all out of all the water out of it. And it gives it a more meatier texture. Right now we'll let that sit, and we'll be back when we're ready to do the rest of the stuff.
That's right. That's Lauren's little black book where he keeps all his 13-year-old girlfriend's phone numbers in. It just says Kayla over and over. Doggies.
So he can edit this, right?
Right,
But he didn't
Back,
edit out
everyone.
the part where he's just standing there at the end.
right.
What we're gonna do now is take and get this tofu ready.
So has anybody followed this recipe and can tell me if it's any
Do
good?
the tofu mess.
Did Ramona edit these? I thought, well, I mean, yeah. I have a hard time imagining Lauren doing it. So maybe. Lauren would get his tofu press at the dump. Roy edited it.
Oh,
Frank. I ate your videos. Oh shoot, God doesn't like me talking bad about Roy. Oh shit.
What we're gonna
I'm
do-
scooting away from you.
cutting board and tofu, and we're gonna cut this up into small pieces. We're cutting it up a lot smaller than what we did with the other tofu recipe.
I hope the power doesn't go out while we're trying to do this.
Well, if it does, we love you all.
Don't mean to have so much silence, but in order to get what we got,
Oh, hey,
I want to make sure
That's
I don't let
romantic.
it fail in the process.
you're sweet. I like flavor, though.
Bullshit! You're always like, it's hot!
Because what you give me is hot. There's a reason I cook in this house.
Bless my soul,
I
what's
don't see
wrong
you
with me?
cooking.
I can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet. I'm in love. I'm
Magnum's
all
dancing
sugar.
a jig with this.
Yeah,
Are you not?
yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Elvis has entered the building.
I'm all sugar. Alright, throw a little action in there. Can't remember the words to all the songs, so gotta go with what I had. Alright.
I often sing songs to my audience that I don't know the words for.
We're gonna take and turn our frying pan on.
And now here's my version of Macarena. Blah, 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 Macarena.
Butter. Now, before, people was asking about the ingredients of the butter and all that, so excuse me. The ingredients to this is, well, this is earth balanced butter. It's non-GMO, vegan, soy free. So you can say it says right on it.
Would this not be margarine? Oh, okay. Thank you, Kratos.
Vegan. Let me stick this right up to the camera so everybody can read that. I know
Read
that's
it
hard to
backwards,
read right there,
everybody.
but that says vegan. So well, I don't have to read the ingredients when it says vegan right on it. So what we're gonna do, take and put our butter in here. I'm not gonna use a regular tablespoon. I'm just gonna guess it. Because this is the spoon that I have right here is actually pretty much a tablespoon anyway. So I'm putting 4 tablespoons in there. Slide that out of the way. Yeah. Oh, what do I want to use? Wooden spoon or? We'll use a wooden spoon for now.
Yeah, use that wooden spoon.
Get that melted.
Look at that. You think
That's
he has
a
enough?
lot of butter.
I think he could have put a couple more scoops in.
Probably
That's
4
a lot of
tablespoons,
mash.
actually. Probably too much. Probably go with maybe 3 tablespoons. You really don't want that much butter. You want to help out with the taste some, but that's quite a bit of butter. But sorry, it'll still taste good. And we're gonna put our tofu in here.
It's important to not season
Stir
it.
that around.
But,
Yeah, Lauren's going to be catering your wedding with Ume.
but like tofu is supposed to take on the flavors
Sticking together.
of seasoning really well, right?
Yeah, my understanding is the flavor it gets is the flavor that you give it, basically.
Get the
Yeah.
tofu in there. I guess 4 tablespoons really is pretty much what you want to use. That's gonna there's a lot of tofu in there, and it'll absorb into it. And
Look, Chinese Thai food at least has seasoning.
Yeah, right. Now, someone that's actually cooked tofu, isn't this going to just basically come out like scrambled eggs?
No, it's separated.
Like, with no scrambled eggs with no flavor?
What we want to do is we want to just make it so this is brown.
No, that's the barbecue
Medium
tofu
brown.
cooking show.
That's what's all being done.
Yeah,
being
so it
broke
will be
up.
flavorless. Yeah.
Yeah, he drained all the water out of it just so it could suck up the margarine.
Well, Umi, we also know that you're just, like,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, I
so-
mean, after the food you posted today, I'm sure you did cook some good tofu.
Put the cover over it so it don't get splattered by grease.
Ew,
There you
peanut
go.
butter, gross.
Yeah, it's perfect for brussy juice. Mmm. You're salty, baby.
While we're doing that,
I know.
we'll take out a shell.
He at least would add seasoning.
Yeah, if King Cobra was doing this, it'd be seasoned. I mean, it'd be some weird mixtures of seasoning, but it'd be seasoned.
The type of guacamole I'm using on this is whole. It's called holy guacamole. It's all natural. And it's classic. It says right on it, classic. I'm gonna put it up the camera so everyone can see it. This
Yeah, I mean,
is
can't
all-
you basically get a
literally all
vegan
natural.
burrito
The
at Taco
ingredients
Bell?
are
I mean, I guess it wouldn't be strict
avocados,
vegan
vinegar,
because they fix meat there, but I
jalapeno
mean,
pepper,
you can get a
dehydrated
vegetarian
onions,
burrito
salt,
there.
Yeah.
granulated garlic. So it's literally all natural.
Like, he wouldn't need to do all this.
So I can get this open.
Who knows these brands? How much did this cost? I'm thinking this is a very expensive burrito.
Pick myself a knife.
It's important to
Get out
spread
there
the
on-
guacamole out on the
What this is
tortilla.
going to do is it's going to help it all.
The tortilla not
along with
warmed
the
up
taste.
at
It's
all,
also
by
gonna
the
help
way.
it
Yeah.
stick
Just
to the
cold straight out of the pack.
tortilla shell.
I'm the whitest guy I know,
This
and that's
also,
not
you
how
can
you do a
also use
tortilla.
this for taco too. Use the same ingredients for a taco. Warning to everybody, I'm not big on burritos. I've never tried this burrito before, so this is going to be my first time trying this. So see how I like it.
That's true. You're not a pedo, too.
That's true. I don't have two things against me. Well, I can tell you what kind of stuff Mama Gwen made. She made like simple what you would like broadly consider American. She made like chicken pie. She'd make like meatloaf. You know, she'd make burgers, hot dogs.
Spaghetti.
You know, pot roast. You know, things of that nature. The kind of stuff you'd find like in Cracker Barrel kind of thing. A lot of it. You know, plus other things like spaghetti and soups and stuff like that. She wasn't cranking out the vegan burritos.
All right, I think that's enough guacamole. All right.
Yeah. Oh, vegan cheese. I remember when we bought some of that stuff for the kid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get all this other stuff opened up here. Salsa, I'm not real big on salsa either. So the only
Bertha's
thing
gonna
I'm
make
actually
an
really big on that's
amazing
going into
burrito.
this is, or that I like, is the cheese, the shell, and the tofu. So we'll see how
Don't
this
mind,
all
Warren, you don't want the
pans
I don't
out.
tofu
like the
either.
tofu. He never got any dino nuggets growing up.
I was just watching a thing on TV about Saturday Night Fever. And that was the anniversary of Saturday Night Fever, and I used to like the Bee Gees quite a bit. Especially Andy Gibb, he was a really good singer. The song he sang with Olivia Newton-John, How Deep Is Your Love, I love that song.
Sing it.
With your eyes in the
Oh shit! Here we go. We got a
morning
twofer.
I feel you touch me in the pouring
I
rain.
think he's got his hand on his heart.
And the moment that you wander far from me, I wanna feel you in my arms again. Oh yeah, there's no singing.
Oh, we were just
Sure.
getting into it.
Waiting on the tofu to be done. So we'll take a little pause right here and be back when the tofu is done.
Doggies.
Back again. Tofu is done. And this is
What
what
happened
you
to
want
the
it to look
sound?
like. And by the way, I was wrong on that song by Andy Gibbs, How Deep Is Your Love? Olivia Newton does not sing that song with him. She sings the song Suddenly with Andy Gibb. And I like that song also.
That's why Canadians seem to like this guy.
But that right there is how dark you want it to look.
Look, see, he had, Ashley, Sue. He was in a relationship with Reborn for 2 years. And Ume, did that look like good, tasty tofu?
And take some of our tofu, spread it on the shell. And yeah, I put my shell on a plate because when I taste it, if any of the salsa drips out, I want it to land on a plate.
Yeah, people eat off of plates. It's pretty common.
Wait, they do?
So right there, get that
Allegedly.
in there.
Oh.
And then you're gonna give me a spoon. Oh, got one right there, but we'll use a clean one. Yes, people, I realize I coughed a couple times.
That's
I think I was
funny.
a little cold, so forgive me. It doesn't bother me because I'm the only one eating this right here.
What's he talking
Put
about?
some salsa on here. I notice how people are criticizing small things that I do.
Main event, did you see the picture I posted in Discord of his property from Google Earth? It is, like, I bet if I zoomed in on the county dump, it wouldn't look any worse than Lauren's property. There's garbage everywhere that you can see from space. Like, it's all just brown and garbage covered, and the rest of that road is just nice and green and pretty.
What I love is how his trailer looks like it's in 3 pieces.
Yeah, it looks like he sawed it into pieces and put it back together. It's funny.
I'm not a professional at this. I'm just enjoying it.
You're not a professional?
And I hope everybody
I love that
realizes
disclaimer.
This is a fun thing for me to do.
Thank God he warned
There's
me.
the salsa. We're going to use a little bit of diet cheese. Daiya cheese is dairy free. And it's dairy, lactose, and casein free, gluten and soy free, cholesterol free.
Mmm.
The ingredients in this Daiya cheese is filtered water, tapioca flour, non-GMO expeller pressure canola and or non-GMO expeller pressed safflower oil,
Classic
coconut
cheese
oil,
ingredients.
pea protein, salt, inactive yeast, vegan natural flavors, vegetable glycerin, xanthan gum, yeast extract, citric acid, annatto for color, titanium dioxide, naturally occurring mineral. So this right here, this cheese right here, it's vegan cheese.
I believe
I
you.
know the camera's probably reading it backwards, so you'll have to read it backwards. But it's called Daiya. So I'm gonna spread some cheese over the top of this. You can melt this if you want to. Just put it in the microwave for 20 seconds or so. You can melt the cheese before you put it. You can put the guacamole on. You can put the cheese on the shell and put it in the microwave for 30 seconds and melt it, and that'll help everything stick to the shell. Now,
Yeah, I know. I thought he
putting a
said
little
diet
extra
cheese too.
because I know there's stuff in there that I'm not big on. And guacamole, this is my first time trying any guacamole at all. So, I've got all that. Got my glass of fruit juice right here.
Well, yeah, Ume, but that butter was also vegan. So he's got vegan cheese and vegan butter. And oh man, remember when we bought that vegan cheese?
Yeah.
When our kid was a toddler, he used to practically live on macaroni and cheese. So we found some vegan cheese on special at the grocery store. The food library.
Yeah.
And so we're like, well, let's give him some of this. It's got to be healthier. And oh my God, he wouldn't eat it.
He wouldn't.
And I was like, well, it can't be that bad. Then I tried it and I said, oh my God. I assume it's not all that bad, but I'm not thinking this is about to taste good he's eating.
Take and roll this up. This is a big burrito. I think I might have put too much stuff in it, but oh well.
But
Let's give her a whirl. It's already falling apart on me.
Kind of like your
I'm
life.
not a professional burrito either.
I don't believe that.
Mm. Grab a paper towel here. Now I don't like. Normally I don't like some of the stuff that's in there, but that's actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
The mark of it being good is that you've got to wash
That's
it
what
down
I'm
with fruit
eating.
juice.
Well, till it's gone. Yeah, I'm surprised that I like that. It's very good.
Nah.
That's it for this week's show, everyone.
He looks like a man that's enjoying it.
Next week, not sure what next week's show is going to consist of yet, but guess we'll all find out next week. Thank you, and I'm happy to be back doing shows again. Seems I've lost my voice before. At least now I got it back. I can do it again.
Let's see, eat some more of that
See you on next
burrito.
week's show.
Let's see, special thanks to his vegan coach.
And I'm back cooking.
Okay, guys,
This?
you're not ready for this. Oh my God. Oh my God. This was sent to me by Front to Back Vinyl, and Ume told me I should put it up here, so blame the two of them.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I was actually eating when I watched this, and it put me off of eating.
And because it didn't get it last time, hi people, and I'm back cooking. And today I'm going to be making a tuna omelet.
She couldn't even believe it
I watched a
herself.
video on this, so I'm going to do exactly as the video showed me.
I'm gonna call bullshit right here. There's no chance a video showed her this.
First it says to put a head in a bowl. And then it says to put another one, excuse me, back.
Kay's from another country, okay? You can't blame the good old USA for this one.
Yeah. And then it says to crack one into the tuna fish. Oh. Not with the shell, okay. That's it.
Boom Shicky, I think you mean the ice wall.
Oh, and then for some unknown reason, it says to put the tuna fish. Yes, before you ask, I did drain it. Probably not very well. Need my scissors again, don't I? So,
Pickle, are you taking
pull
notes?
that out.
Oh no.
Probably didn't
We
drain it
expect
very
a
well, 'cause it
gourmet
weren't much to
version
drain,
of this
actually.
later.
So, getting all that out.
Yeah, get it all out of there, Kay. Don't want to waste any of it.
So all that is out. They can go back into wash now. Right.
Those were her tuna scissors.
Then it says to add some stuff. Add some
No, Kratos, trust me, you don't want
Okay.
this.
and pepper. We are recording, aren't we? Yeah, good. Right then. And then it says to mix it.
You had a tuna omelet, did you?
Well, mix it and that's it.
Well, it is super high in protein, I'll
Mix
give
very
it that.
well.
Oh God, look at it.
Wait till she
Come
pours
on,
it
girl.
out.
And then over there in a pan, we haven't got no oil in, hold on, don't lie to everyone. Now we have oil.
Thank God you put
And
oil
look,
in
you
there,
see,
Kay.
moving
Otherwise
around.
it was going to be
So
ruined.
Let's get that warmed up
Yeah, exactly. It just didn't make
on
sense.
the video.
Like any of this is making sense.
He
Yeah,
got-
none of this makes any sense.
These were freshly cooked, yes. In fact, they were freshly bought yesterday. And it was not frozen. And he put
Here's the onions.
She didn't even chop it.
onion rings. We did that one go. I'll get that out. Oh, that's split. It's not supposed to be split. Wait a moment and they get me oofa doofa.
Oh
Now
no.
there, it's there, but actually, the ones he put in the pan was a lot thinner than mine. And I think that's 2 in 1. It won't separate. But yeah, he put, oh, that little one's not supposed to be in either. I didn't check what I was doing when I cut them up. Not to worry anyway. I'll cut that one up. Now all the onions have separated from where they were.
You should have made the volcano like at a Japanese steak.
Yeah.
Once that is split, oh,
No, because
I
then
don't
I'd
know
see it
what I
and
put, what I was
I'd
thinking when I put it on. Anyway, isn't this one split? and
Imagine her
that's it,
banging her
you know,
Oofa Doofa
that's
going,
all there is
choo-choo.
to it. Can't nothing about it. So, oh, another one's split. Oh well. So there's 2 split. I don't think it really matters. I don't think it's going to change the flavour. So I've got it cooked. If you want to know what I'm cooking it on, I'm cooking it on number 4, 3, 4. Don't know. Eyes have not focused yet. So, just keep turning them over and I think they are done enough.
Yeah, at least they're fresh onions. That's going to make the difference in this meal.
Oh, here we are. We've got some. Hey, oh, that's not even done on that side. But yes, there's quite a few of them done. I'm going to give them a few more minutes. Mind you, if I do that, we don't want the ones going up burnt. So, well, most of them are done. You can see that most of them are done.
Yeah, most of them are done.
Can you? Yes, I can. So let's just spread them out again a bit more. Spread them out so we can put the mixture in. Get off. Get away. You get away. Right. So they're not separated yet. Excuse me.
Yeah, this will all be ruined if you don't separate the onions.
Get off.
I can't imagine trying to eat this without the onions separated. Can you?
Never do as they're told.
I'm currently horrified right now, and
yeah.
I think I'm having
Most of them are done, as you can see.
Oh, just wait.
In fact,
Just
they
you
were
wait.
like that.
Remember when I was
So,
going,
the
oh
mixture
God,
I made
no,
earlier,
it's coming.
Which is tuna with 2 eggs. Give it another
A can of tuna and 2 eggs.
Smell of all of onions. Oh, this smells gorgeous.
Smells gorgeous. It's gotta smell like
I
Brussels
think
juice.
this might need another egg in it.
I was gonna say, did she get this recipe from Lauren?
Lauren wouldn't eat
Might
this.
need another egg in it.
She's gonna put another.
Right,
Okay, thank
onions
God
are
she
now
put
done.
another egg in.
The mixture
Oh
is going
God!
Oh God!
around the
Oh
onions.
shit!
Um,
It looks like cat vomit.
It does.
It
Oh.
looks like cat
that
puke.
was too big. I should have
If
used.
she wanted this, I could have
Tuna
scraped
fish
it off the
and-
floor earlier. I'd have
Well,
sent it to her.
It's like cat puke.
Forehead.
Oh
Never
God!
mind.
Hey,
Let
Kate.
it all cook. You can see parts of it. I don't know if you can. I can see parts of the egg coming through. I think I used too much tuna. But that's all right, because it's one. It's not going to do on number 1, is it? Then back to number 4. And give it
Hey!
time. The pan is nearly warmed
Where
up
is
now.
Lee?
So,
Your mom needs help, Lee.
to the way.
Save your,
So, yeah, we'll just let
save your
that.
mom for herself.
Yeah, we'll just let that warm up.
Yeah, let it warm up.
You know, this is terrible because it looks exactly like the
So,
present
yeah.
Kratos gave me the
So
other
let-
morning.
just let it
I
get
know.
over, just let it
Oh my God!
So it's, like I said, it's on number 4, so it should be getting cooked soon. As you can
Oh.
see, the head has come through and it can be lifted up a bit.
Look
Yeah,
at it.
you can see I'm lifting it up, yeah. So,
Oh,
cooking nicely. Doesn't matter if it breaks up a bit.
Yeah, Derek's gonna have to eat this.
Okay. So yes, all I've got to do is just let that cook a bit more. The tuna fish. If I
Oh,
turn it
no.
over, it didn't show it turned over. And maybe I'll turn it a bit over and see how it goes.
Thank God the onions were
Turn it
separated.
all over. Even though the man in the video did not turn his over. You can see some of the onions.
This would have been a
still
disaster
embedded
if
in
those
the-
onions hadn't been separated.
Oh, I will be set this in the omelette. Yeah, still some of the onions buried in the omelette. So I think that's done because it doesn't take long to do a omelette, especially on number 4.
Oh, it's fucking
And,
done, Kay.
What I shall do is I shall
That's
get
done.
this out, try it, and try it, and that's it. So Get that here, get and it's done.
Oh, definitely kiss
That's-
Lauren.
Kiss Lord.
Kiss Lauren, 100%.
Which I'm going to put a lid on that. There we are. And that was your end product.
Oh.
Right, as you saw, the end product wasn't much of an end product, but
You're right.
so I'm going to try a little bit with a bit of honey and stop saying pastry. Well, we'll try a bit anyway, and it's got a bit of everything on it.
Lee, you need to save your mom from herself. Come back.
Alright, pretend it's good. Look at the look on her face.
Actually,
That's
it's
the
quite nice.
She's got a disgusted look on her
The
face.
onions. Well, not too much crunchy, but you get the crunchiness of the onions with the chewiness of the meat. And the egg's nice as well. So, yeah, thumbs up. And to prove how nice it were,
Yeah, we believe you, Kay.
I must stop doing that. But yeah, so it was nice. Yes, it was actually, it really were nice. There's going to be a link in the description to my merchandise. If you like what you see, please keep viewing me. If you want to give me a thumbs up, please do. And everybody who has given me a thumbs up, I do appreciate them. I really do. Give me a thumbs up. If you want leave a...
I never comment on Kay's videos, and I had to leave a comment on this one saying that I love you to death, but I think you're lying when he says quite nice.
Yeah.
Because there's no way it were nice.
recipe and a comment. If you want to leave a recipe and a comment, please feel free, the more the merrier. And if you haven't subscribed, or you know someone who hasn't subscribed, get subscribing, get them subscribing, get everybody subscribing. I think now I'm getting back into my routine of saying it, so I don't need it wrote down. I only wrote it down once, I think, and I haven't wrote it down since. If you see me going like that, it's because I'm looking directly at my tiles, and I'm visualing it being wrote down, but it's not wrote down.
Kay's merch is even lazier than mine. Mine is lazy because I never mess with it, right? Kay's is just, it's just plain white stuff with like Kay's cooking and black letters on it. Like, and there's a sports bra.
Yeah.
So thank you. Bye.
Okay, so like I said, you have Ume and front to back vinyl to thank for that one.
Ume, you're in the doghouse now.
Yeah. Okay, so this'll probably be a little bit of a long one for us tonight, but we've got the James Rutherford Sting footage, and we're going to do his interrogation, both of which I stole right off of Joey TCAP's channel, so you'll probably see some of his stuff pop up in the middle of this.
Because we're motherfucking professionals.
Yeah, just in case anybody think I sourced this material myself. I stole it. I'm a thief.
Because he sees me. Come on in. Okay.
That's your second course at the wedding.
No, Ume, no.
Come on in. Come on in. The door's open.
Where are you?
Oh, I'm just gonna go finish getting ready. I'll be right there.
Where are you?
Look at that setup there with that
I'll be right back.
awkwardly placed
Just sit at the
bar.
bar and I'll be right there.
All right, well, I'll be out here.
Just take a seat.
Come here.
No, I promise I'll be right back.
No, come here.
I'll be right there.
Come
Just
here.
wait. Try to be a little patient.
Actually, I want you to come here.
That's what I thought.
Would you have a seat right over there, please? Okay. What are you doing here?
I just came to hang out, really.
Okay, I'll just answer that real quick when you want to know how Rutherford's doing these days. The answer is great. He got remarried. He's got a job with the city someplace as a building inspector. He's off the sex offender public registry. He is still registered, I believe. He got lifetime registry.
Yeah.
But he doesn't. But he's no longer has to be on the public registry, so you can't search the sex offender registry and find this guy. When he went to jail, and it became public, some of the parents actually contacted the sheriff's office and thanked them for arresting the guy because he'd been grooming their kids.
Yeah.
He was also, at the same time he was talking to the PJ decoy, he was actually talking to a decoy in another state from a completely unrelated group. It was another police department was running a sting.
Yes.
And they had him on multiple...
In Indiana.
And they had him on multiple felony charges.
Yes, 7 pending felonies in that case.
Yeah. So if he didn't show up at the sting house, he was going to get arrested anyway. But since they showed up at the sting house and Ohio got him, I guess as part of the plea deal, Indiana dropped its charges.
That's what we assume.
Yeah. This guy basically got a slap on the wrist. He got some months.
He got 45 days in jail, 40 hours of community service, $2,000 in court costs and fines.
And then like 3 years of probation or something.
Yeah, 36 months of probation, submit a DNA sample, and attend indefinite sex offender counseling due to his poor results from a court-ordered psychological sexual offender evaluation.
Yeah.
He was given sex offender registration for life, but only with the requirement that he report his sexual offender status for 10 years, and his teaching certificate was revoked.
Yeah. And now the guy's not searchable on a public registry, married, got a nice job as a building inspector someplace. He's, you're glad these guys aren't reoffending, but sometimes it's like a springboard to success for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You came to hang out.
Yeah.
And you came to hang out with who?
I had a feeling this was what was going on, honestly.
You had a feeling what was going on.
That this was some sort of setup.
A setup. A setup for what?
I don't know, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't come here for anything physical.
Yeah, Walter Babs did well too. He got out of teaching and he's like a aviation engineer and stuff. Well, yeah, I mean, you want these guys to do well. You want these guys not to reoffend. You want them to pay taxes, contribute to society, all of those things. You want that. That's what you want for these guys, but you kind of get a little pissed off when you find out it's the springboard to a better life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bored. I'm going through a divorce. I just wanted to get out of the house.
And yes, Left 4 Dead Rising points out the reason our chat log says James Teacher TCAP and this says like James TCAP Teacher is because this is a guy that looks for his content on YouTube and gets issues strikes and stuff.
Yeah,
so that's why you don't see a lot of stuff with him with just James Rutherford, because this guy's out there actively trying to get stuff about him taken down. And of course YouTube sides with pedophiles, so.
And I wasn't going to have that, so we put teacher instead.
Yeah, because that seems to be fairly safe.
Honestly.
So you couldn't go to a sports bar to watch a game, or you
I've been
couldn't go
doing
to
that all
a pal's
weekend,
house?
man.
And so you thought you'd come here to this house?
I know it wasn't a good idea from the get-go.
But you did it.
Who did you think you were going to meet here?
Just this kid I've been talking to.
This kid.
I know she's a kid.
How old?
13, 14.
13. And how old are you?
Too old for a 13, 14-year-old.
Too old. And how old is that?
26.
26. And you thought it was okay to come over here to visit a 13-year-old girl home alone?
No, I really didn't.
But you're here.
I know. I don't know why.
What's your
we
name?
all know
My
why.
name's Jim.
Jim what?
Do I have to say?
I'm going to find out.
Am I going to get arrested for this?
That's not up to me.
Are you going to turn me in?
Again, that's not up to you.
I mean, I really... Fuck.
What do you do for a living, Jim?
I'd rather not say.
Jim,
I'd rather not say.
why don't you just tell me where you work?
Who do you work for?
I'll get to that in a minute.
No, I'd really like to know. I'm sure I'm on TV or something right now.
Why don't you just tell me what you do for a living?
I'm a teacher.
You're a teacher. And what grade do you teach?
6th grade.
6th grade. So you teach kids about the same age as the girl you were coming to see.
Yes, and that's what made his boring ass chat log such a chore to read.
Yes.
Like, in the grand scheme of things, his chat log wasn't nearly as bad as a lot of the ones we've read.
That's true.
You know?
We've read some pretty
Yeah,
bad
he was
ones.
not very explicit. And if he'd have kept his trap shut, you know, and the only thing they had on him was that chat log, a lawyer could have probably gotten him off on it. You know? But he showed up at the house, and then, of course, unbeknownst to everybody, he had another state looking at him for some serious shit.
Yeah.
Because he made good on his offer to jerk off for the
that
kid
one.
for that one, you know. But I mean, his chat log was pretty tame. But the fact that he's a teacher and teaching the age he's obviously attracted to, that's what made this guy such a slime ball.
Yes.
That's what made him so disturbing. That was a hard one to get through because of that.
Yes, it was. And, you know, and then to read up on him and
Find out he's even worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
find out he's even worse. And to have one of the parents of a girl in his class actually call the police after this and thank them because of that she found out he had been grooming her daughter.
Yeah.
That's disturbing, just blown apart, because it's the authority figures that are honestly, to me, the worst.
Yeah.
Because they are abusing their power.
Yeah,
Everyone says, you know, if you have trouble, go to a teacher, go to this. And he is that authority figure that's supposed to protect kids.
Well, and he's in a classroom where he's the only adult.
Yeah, there's no supervision
Yeah, it's
there.
not like there's another adult there.
He disgusts me.
Yeah. But yeah, he's not on the public registry. He is registered as a sex offender. So if law enforcement were to stop him, they would see he is a sex offender. But if you go to his state sex offender registry, he was removed in, 2017?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I would never do anything. I don't know why I'm here. Can I go?
No, not just yet.
Are the police here?
Again,
Sir, please just tell me.
I have some more questions for you. There's nothing I can do to keep you here, but I have some more questions for you.
Are the police here?
I have to talk to you about some of the things that you said on the internet.
Okay.
You were on your webcam, showing off in front of this 13-year-old girl.
I know.
And the conversation you had with this girl.
It was bad. I know. I don't know why. I need help.
You're cute too. Definitely have a pretty face. For jailbait. Laugh out
I knew
loud.
it was wrong. I knew it was wrong. I'm sorry.
I could be your teacher.
And that was so disgusting when he referred to a 13-year-old as jailbait.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of a gross term anyway. Don't get me wrong. I think that's kind of a gross thing to say anyway. But to use that term for a 13-year-old.
Would you flirt with me?
That
She
was
says,
another
"Look at you
part
and stuff. Hee,
in the
okay.
chat log I
Cute."
really hated.
Yeah, will you flirt with me if I was your teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, would you wink at how would you flirt with me? Oh, I'd wink at you. That just
Yeah.
You'd like that. I'd be
You should better
flattered.
stop interrupting it.
Not like that's a bad thing. Innocent enough.
I knew I shouldn't have come. I knew I shouldn't have come. I'm sorry, man. I knew it.
Right after saying we should stop interrupting it, this guy reading this guy's chat log springboarded him up the list of most hated predators for me.
yeah.
Like he wasn't really on my radar as one of my top most hated predators, because I just thought he was just kind of so boring and stuff.
Yeah.
But after reading his chat log, like he's now one of my most hated.
Yeah, agreed. He gets the
What
slime
school do
ball
you teach
award.
at? I'm not going to tell you. You're going to find out. I'm going to get arrested, I'm sure.
How about St. Margaret of York?
That's it.
Is that right?
That's it.
Do you coach too?
Not anymore, apparently.
You say, I guess I'd like to kiss you. You say, I guess
you know
I'd
what?
kiss
You know
you
what?
too then.
Look, dude, I know what I said. I shouldn't have said it. My life just ended completely.
Why did you do it?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I have
You're
no
grown
damn
up.
clue. This was the stupidest thing I've ever done.
This is a one-time thing for you, huh?
End it, man. This is...
Where are you most ticklish? All over. Oh my
Look,
God.
dude,
Ah,
I don't
nice.
care. I know what I said. You don't need it for your
You
TV
don't care?
audience. I know that. No. All right, let me phrase that.
Please
I
sit
do.
down.
No.
I'd like you to sit down, please.
I know you would. I'll tell. I mean, here's the. I know what I said. I
It
don't
gets
care.
a lot worse than
Yeah,
this.
I know, and I don't want to get into that. If I'm going to be arrested, just please have me arrested.
Oh, don't worry. It's coming, buddy. Don't worry. Let's not get ahead of
You know.
ourselves.
Obviously.
Do you do this often?
No, this is the first time I've ever done.
This is the first time. You know, because I've heard that a lot.
I'm sure you have. I'm sure I'm
It
probably not the
seems
first
like
guy to do this.
everybody who comes into this house says it's their first time.
I'm sure they do.
So, what were you going to do with this 13-year-old girl?
I wasn't really going to. I mean, I called her earlier and said I'm not really comfortable with this. I didn't, and she kept saying, "Come on, I'll just hang out." I didn't want to do anything.
But you did get in the
I
car
don't
and
know
drive
why.
here from
The whole
Cincinnati.
damn way, I was thinking.
Yeah, you know what? You're right, front to back vinyl. I don't think we had anything we laughed about on this one, did we? I can't think of anything really funny to laugh about.
No, I think just like maybe some spelling errors. and
Yeah,
stuff.
like we
That
might,
was it.
like we probably did have a laugh or two in there,
But-
but yeah, usually there's something that lightens it. And, yeah, I don't think there's anything really to laugh about. This guy was just slime.
He is.
Yeah, he's just boring slime.
And then his attitude right now about
Yeah.
it pisses
Actually,
me
the
off.
only funny thing about it was this guy was too stupid to notice how big a personality change that decoy had.
Yes.
That was pretty
Full on
funny.
Switched.
Like, that decoy changed so much. Like, anybody could tell that was a different person. Like, they didn't have to say it was that they had switched to Dell.
No.
Because Dell's character had so much personality.
Thinking, what am I doing? Why am I just not going home?
But still, you
You know, I
drove
did.
here,
I
you
don't
got out,
know
you knocked on the
why.
door, and you walked in.
I know, and I didn't want to.
And you're all anxious, wanting to see the girl,
She just said, "I'm just going to watch a movie," and I said, "Well, what the hell? I'll sit there and watch a movie with her."
want to make out.
Look,
Sure.
dude. I mean, I'm sure the police are probably here. I'm going to go.
Right now, I totally do it.
You want to know why I was doing all that? Honestly,
Yeah.
I am going through a divorce. My wife Thursday told me she was leaving me.
So you go after the children.
I don't know
Yeah.
what
Natural.
spawned this. I mean, I was just in an Ohio chat room, an adult chat room, and this was a week or so ago, and she started talking to me.
Yeah, but that doesn't make...
So if you're in a bar and someone has a child there and that child starts coming on to you, that's okay because you're at a bar and it's supposed to be adults there, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Make it right for you to have this kind of
I
a
know,
discussion.
and I shouldn't have. I
Look,
guess.
divorce is tough. Everybody gets that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna-
Nobody's going to make fun of that, right?
Well, I'm
I like
Okay,
how
it's
he's
not
on
good.
blaming
top of
his
that. What
divorce.
kills
Yeah.
me right now. On top of the fact that I just blew that part of my life, and I don't even know you. I don't know why I just ruined the rest of my life. I just lost my job as a teacher. I'm probably going to go to jail. I'm not going to survive in jail. For what?
Unfortunately.
For what?
For what?
I don't know.
Do you have an issue with the internet? Do you have a compulsion, an addiction?
I think I do. I mean, it's not. With
I mean,
kids.
help me to explain.
I don't know.
Help me to understand.
I've thought about this a lot for years. Maybe I should just stop. Maybe I should get counseling. Maybe I should get help. And now I thought, well, it's not that big a deal. I've never taken
Maybe
it
you
to
can
this
just go
step.
start a shotgun.
I don't know if this week has just pushed me over the
Does
edge.
that mean?
Look, you're not the
No.
first guy to have an issue with the internet and sexually charged conversations,
I know.
addictions and compulsion.
It's not.
I mean, we see it a lot.
Yeah, exactly. He's sitting here saying the only thing stopping him was his wife, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
With me being arrested, is there some way you can help me?
Well, I don't know that I can do that.
I mean, will you give me some of the information here and tell me what exactly is going on?
Do you want to know what's going on?
Mhm.
Do you ever watch television? Do You ever watch Dateline NBC?
Oh damn, I've seen one of these.
You've seen one of these.
You know, that was one of the reasons I thought, why am I doing this? This could be a setup. I can.
But let me get this straight. You've actually seen our previous programs on computer predators.
You know who I feel
I
bad
think I was
for?
a
These
predator.
guys with the microphones.
I wasn't coming up here for anything physical. I know I talk. Look, that was like
all
fantasy.
here.
That was like
I
fantasy.
know, but everybody says that. But what's going to happen if I'm not here and the 13-year-old girl is? You got all charged up by seeing
I know.
this
I know.
gal on the webcam.
I know. I don't know why.
Could I kiss you anywhere?
I'm sorry.
That'd
but
be fun.
Man, I
You
know
could
it's on
point and I'd
TV.
kiss it.
Can I go?
Look, there's nothing I can do to keep you here.
I'm sure you're going to turn this into the police, right?
Well,
I'm gonna be on TV?
That's not up to me. I mean, we're doing a story. You've seen the stories before. Didn't you think, after seeing the previous stories,
I did.
that maybe this is something I shouldn't do?
That's why I didn't want to come. I really, deep down, thought this is the stupidest idea. I don't know why I'm here.
But
I really, I know.
Nobody was twisting your arm.
You're right. You're right. You're 100%
You're a
right.
grown-up.
Yeah. I don't feel like one right now. I feel like an idiot.
I mean, I'm just trying to understand how it gets to this point. You even acknowledge it's wrong here, but I don't want either of us getting into trouble.
I know. I knew I could get in a lot of trouble for this. I don't know why I'm here.
Oh, I know why
Talk
you're there.
about Parking around back. I'm so freaking horny.
Yeah, I know.
He's the one Lauren talked about.
Huh?
Do you think he's the one Lauren talked about? He was talking about the guy that was going through a divorce.
No, because this was like a year earlier and in another state.
Oh.
Yeah, no. No, I think that was probably Bald Beaver Hunter or something.
You know, if you had me naked, I'd want more, right? Yeah, I would too.
Look, man, you don't have to read it. Your TV got... Everybody that's watching this knows why I'm here. It was stupid. I wasn't really going to do anything.
I know, but that's
But I
hard
know,
to
I
square
know.
with what you said
I
here,
know.
Jim.
I really know.
And everybody who comes in says, I really wasn't going to do anything.
Not
And if
surprised.
you're going to have this conversation
I could one
and then
though.
come over here and a 13-year-old girl is home alone,
Yeah, Michael Patterson. That's who it was.
I don't know what I'm here for.
the other issue, well, it sounds like what you're here for is to
Well,
have sex with a
I
13-year-old
wasn't
girl.
going to have sex with her.
That's also the one Lauren helped with his with his lawsuit, right?
Look, give me a Bible. I swear to God.
You know, a lot of people have...
Oh, now you want a Bible. Now you want a Bible because it means so damn much to you. Give me a Bible and I'll swear on it. Yeah, because it clearly it means that much to you. We can just put all our faith in you.
Absolutely.
Awesome. You prick.
had religious conversions after walking in here.
Oh, I'm sure. And I'm not that religious of a guy.
Then what? Never mind.
And the other...
I'll tell you this. I might have kissed her. I wouldn't have done anything else.
You might have kissed her.
Might have. I know I shouldn't.
And where's that going to lead once you start kissing her?
I wouldn't have let it. I'm honest with you right now. I know.
You'd like to be those boom guys right
I
now.
wouldn't have done anything else. She is a
This
kid.
guy's
I knew
settling
that when I
in.
was coming up here. I
You're-
wasn't going to do anything. I'm an adult.
You're a teacher.
Yeah, I know.
That's a position of trust and leadership in the community. You know how kids think. You know it's a very emotionally charged time for them.
I'm not a teacher anymore.
I mean, you're equipped to take advantage of somebody that age should you choose to do so. And by coming here today, it certainly appears as though that's exactly what you were trying to do. Divorce or not,
I know.
computer problem or not. You know, the experts tell us that, okay, the guy may say, I'm not going to do it this time. Maybe not the next time. But sometime it's going to happen.
You're right.
And this guy was
Can I talk
escalating
to you
that
off
way.
camera?
I can't do that. I'm sorry. What's the
Do you guys have any help for me?
There are a number of ways to get help.
Yeah, see, what Chris said is true, and he was escalating. I honestly don't think he was going to come to the house until they put Emily on that webcam.
Once they did, he was a goner.
Yeah, once he saw Emily on that webcam, he was about it. But I don't think he was going to come to the house this time. I think a couple of kids down the line, he'd have gone to the house. I think he was still at the point where jerking off in front of the camera was giving him all he needed. But so I don't think he would have. I don't think he would have this time.
But the fact that he was caught in an entirely different sting.
Yeah, jerking off in front of the camera.
You know, he was talking to well more than just those two.
Yeah.
Because there's no way he only talked to two supposed underage girls and got caught.
Yeah.
No way.
No. But like, he was escalating, and it would not have been long. It would not have been long. And Ume did not have to eat anything. She was here at the beginning. It is our late arrivals that have to eat Kay's cat vomit omelet.
And we're going to get into that in the story. We got into it in some of the past stories.
Is there any way to keep myself off of this thing?
We've made no decisions as to who's going to be in or out of the story. We're just getting started. So,
Well, I mean, you could try smiling like a donut. Maybe Chris will let you go.
well, I can't.
If there's some way I do start getting help, I mean, my insurance covers therapy, and that's obviously what I need
Look,
for
here's-
obviously more than this issue, but another number of things. If I,
Cat vomit.
even if it was something, I just don't. My life's a wreck right now. On top of this, I don't want this to ruin the rest of my life.
Well, I can tell you what. I can give you my card, and you can keep in touch, and we can.
Are the police here? Am I going to be taken out of here in handcuffs right now?
I mean, that's not up to me. But that's my card. I'm sorry, Sprinkle. That's my card.
That's
It's on
okay.
it. But if you want to call and stay in contact.
I mean, even if maybe there's, I don't know, a way that without telling the world that I screwed up royally, you could maybe do hide my identity. I'll even sit down with you, and I can try to get help.
No, dude.
All I can tell you right now is because we're just getting started with this and we're in the middle of it.
I don't wanna-
I mean, all I'm saying is that
What a stupid question. Is there a way we can do this without the world finding out about it? Maybe I could have a sit down with you and talk about it. What would a TV news reporter possibly want to have a sit down with you and talk about if not to put it on the news?
Yeah, with this blurred out, sitting in the dark man talking about how, yes, he was an offender and showed up.
Yeah, I mean, come
really,
on.
dude.
Yeah, I mean, come on now. If he was going to let you go without showing the cops, you're going to be on TV.
that you can call me. I'll be happy to talk to you as we continue to put the story together. And that's really all I can tell you at this point.
Should have offered
'Cause I
Dick
just
Chris
don't know
a
how
ride
it's
in your
all gonna shape
Corvette.
up. And I'm just being straight with you, that's all.
I know.
So I can't promise you one thing or
I
another.
promise you a lot right now.
Well, I understand that.
And I'm
a lot
gonna
of people
help.
promise.
I know. And
me
you
a
know
lot.
what? And the last one I saw, the guy was dumb enough that he came here. The next damn day, he went and tried to do it again. I'm not that stupid. I don't know why I'm here. I need help. But you know what? You're right. I'm a teacher. And I don't do it because I'm some
Boom mics, the
pervert.
guy's
I
like,
love
"Oh,
teaching.
man."
I love kids. It's something I've ever loved. I don't know what the hell. I don't know why I'm here. And you asked me if I coach. Yeah, I coach. And not because I was trying to find a damn date or get. It's because I like working with those people. I like teaching kids, and I don't know what I'm doing here.
Oh, you like
I know
teaching
you've heard
kids.
this. Hell, I've seen
Yeah.
people.
I'll
sit here
agree
and say
with
the
you on
same
that
stuff.
one.
But what does it say
It doesn't say much.
Yeah,
for
show
me.
Chris your
I know.
tummy.
about the fact that you were suspicious? You had seen our previous stories. Probably got a chuckle out of what happened to some of these guys.
Yeah, and honestly, I sat there and watched and thought, those guys are sick. Why would you do that? And that was what, a month and a half ago? And then here I am.
But what
There
does it
you
say
am.
about your issue? That you would watch the program,
I don't
pass
know.
judgment on the guys in that show,
I'm a
and then
hypocrite.
show up here yourself.
I'm obviously a hypocrite. I'm sorry, Mr. Hanson. I'm sorry, all you guys. I'm sorry if this does end up on air. I'm sorry. Everybody else that sees this, don't do it.
That's good advice for us all. Do not show up at a child's house.
Yes.
That's why I said I don't. If there's any way I can get help, if I can show you I've gotten help, if I can show you that it's helping me,
No.
No.
No, you're fucked,
And all I can
dude.
tell you is that, you let me know what's going on.
I mean,
I mean, that's my number, that's my email.
I mean, how much trouble am I in if you do turn this into the police?
Well,
Yeah,
that's
I know,
not
right?
up to me. I mean,
Killed it for all of us,
I don't
boom.
know.
I mean, all I'm involved in is the story. So
Does
what-
anybody here know? I know you guys aren't allowed to
No,
get a camera.
Yeah, the
because
boom mic
they're
operator
all involved in
knows.
the story too. The law enforcement part is something that's separate and that I don't
I
control.
mean, I know I've seen some of them that I could be wrong. I watched bits and pieces of it. We talked about it, and like I said, I thought, what the hell's wrong with these people?
Did you talk about it in school?
Yeah, we talked about it with the other teachers. A lot of us had seen it. And we thought, why would you do that? We all. And,
So these stories have been a topic of discussion at the school where you teach,
and then here I am.
and then here you are. What are you going to say
Here
to
you
those
am.
other teachers?
I don't know. I have no idea. I can't. I don't know what I'll do.
Wouldn't it be funny if when Chris asked that, he just looked at the camera and said, "Hi, Bob! I made it! Thumbs up."
I don't want you to think I'm a monster. I'm not.
You are.
I'm really not.
No, you
I don't
are.
think.
No, you
I
are.
didn't think I was anyway. Maybe I am.
But you're here. Drove 2 hours to get here.
You know,
Plenty of time to.
I was this close, honestly, to just going to the Wright Pat Air Force Museum. I was this close. I thought, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? I thought I'll go there, or I saw some tourist something on whatever state route I was on. I even thought, hell, while I'm here, I'll go to the place I bought my car here, believe it or not, and see if they've got the key they never gave me. I had so many things cross my mind that what I should be doing. And it's like I was thinking no, but I just did it
Yeah, you had so many things to do, and you gave it all up to go have sex with a child.
anyway. I don't know why.
I mean, was it like some?
Can I drink this?
Yes, you may.
I can't. Getting dry. Obviously.
My understanding is that is TCAP history right there. He's the only one that took the bottle of water.
Are you suggesting that you couldn't control yourself?
Apparently not. I don't know. And I'm not trying to make excuses. I know it sounds like
Yes,
that.
you
I don't-
are.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
I don't know. I mean, I've always talked to people online, and I've never done anything like this. You're right. It's like I couldn't control myself. I'm not trying to make excuses. I don't know if I've just shut down this week. I am about to go through a divorce. I know I wouldn't be here.
If it
that
wasn't for that.
If it wasn't for that, I can honestly say that because I wouldn't have, wanted to hurt my wife and ex-wife now.
That bitch was all that was holding me
I think
back.
maybe I just said, what the hell, I've got nothing else to lose right now, and obviously,
Oh, so
I really
he
didn't
did
think
this
that
to
one
hurt
through,
his
'cause-
wife. That's all.
pretty sure this is going to cost me the rest of everything I know.
But, you look like a guy who's got it together, who could go out and be social
I
and
am.
talk to women your age,
I try.
have buddies.
I don't know why I'm here. Jesus.
I mean, was it the allure of,
I don't know. I really, honestly, and you're right,
of some forbidden
Could be.
fantasy? Is that
Must
what's
be
going
it.
on? I mean, I don't want to put words in your mouth.
I don't
and
know,
I'm not
Chris,
trying to be
Mr.
a hard
Hanson.
guy about it.
I know.
But I'm just trying to understand it, that's all.
I know. I don't, you know what, I wish I understood it. I don't know if it was, like you said, just because it was forbidden, or, I don't know. I wish I could tell you.
Because
Wish I
the
could
law
tell-
is
I wish
very
I could-
clear on a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
I mean, just the chat.
Probably wasn't a good idea.
Probably
Illegal.
wasn't.
Is it really?
Against the law.
Just to talk to somebody? I mean,
to
with
solicit for
sex.
sex.
But I
using
wasn't
the internet.
soliciting for
well,
sex.
I know,
I
but
really wasn't.
I'm not the prosecutor. I'm not the police. But I'm just saying, you know what you said. It was
Well,
sexually
will you
charged.
turn in all this stuff two and two?
We're really gathering this for a story. Law enforcement does what law enforcement does. We do what we do.
So you just give them like that? And say,
I
showed up
personally,
and
I
like-
personally don't. I mean, we use this for the story, and the law enforcement part of it is something
just-
totally separate.
like I said, my life is pretty much going to right now, and I hate the fact that I just made an even bigger mistake and probably just cost myself everything else. My friend.
He's throwing a pity party. Are we feeling sorry for him?
Not a fucking bit.
I'm sorry. Sorry, James.
Friends, trust, my job.
No, in fact, he's really pissing me off.
Really?
Yes.
I just want to get help, and I know that's probably not going to happen.
I see you put your
You
game
can-
down.
I could- well, I wish I
You
wouldn't
can see
done
it.
something stupid like this, but I wish I could just
It wasn't that
find help.
sexually charged. No, the other one was. The other one where you masturbated in front of the decoy. That one was. How about all the other little girls you were talking to, you motherfucker?
Well, the only reason he didn't jerk off for this decoy was because
He was on the phone.
handing it off between one decoy to Dell, he jerked off in the meanwhile.
Yeah, I just.
Yeah.
God, he pisses me
The
off.
decoy missed the jerking off. That's all that happened.
The other decoy got it, poor
Yeah.
thing.
Well, help is out there.
That's why I wish. I mean, and if I don't end up in jail, I hope I don't end up in jail for this stupid mistake. I don't want to
Boom,
throw away my
Shaky,
life
you're
for
right.
something.
Have you ever gone to visit somebody who's underage before?
No,
Have you ever chatted with somebody who's underage before on the internet?
I have. And like I said, I don't know if it was just the kind of allure and the fantasy.
So how many times do you figure you've done that in the past?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, the internet's been around since I was that age. And I guess as I grew up, I just, I would chat and things like that. Probably more than I should have. I don't know. But, I mean, no, I know you said, and I saw it on the damn show, every one of them walked in, and I'm sorry, I'll watch my language. Every one of them walked in, I've never done this, and I'm sure some of them had. I really haven't. I don't know why I did it.
But you have chatted with underage
I have.
kids.
But never with the intention that I was really going to do something. And then today it was like...
But these conversations were sexual in nature?
Yeah, sometimes. And that's one of the things, like I said, I think it was before these guys even came out. And I know it was, actually. I've thought many times, how do I stop this?
That's one of the good things about the TCAP community. This guy right now isn't on a publicly searchable registry, but he was caught on To Catch a Predator. Mm-hmm. And people make videos about him and read his chat log and things like that. So if somebody just has curiosity and just decides to Google this guy, he was caught on To Catch a Predator. There's YouTube videos about him. That's a good thing about TCAP and the community, is they keep these guys' names alive when they do go straight and they can't be searched anymore.
Yes.
There still is that database that says, yeah, we want to keep an eye out for this guy.
Yeah. You know what I'm most sorry about? I'm sorry nobody took a baseball bat to this motherfucker's head.
You're mean.
Tiny bit.
Well, I get, and I guess, not like this isn't embarrassing as hell, but I was always just too embarrassed to even go talk to a counselor.
Yeah, he's kind of gone through the 5
Just talk to
stages
a
of grief here,
therapist
hasn't
and
he?
say, look, I think I've got a problem. Here's what I do.
Anger, denial,
How do I fix
bargaining.
this? How do I help myself?
I mean, how often do you figure that you've talked to somebody who's underage?
This age, not. I mean, like I said, I was in an adult room. I was talking to people that were 20, 25, and I was just clicking on random
Paco
names
does not like Choco Tacos.
and just chatting with girls, guys. I mean, not sexually usually. And I clicked on hers, and we started talking. And
Choco Tacos.
You don't
I
like
didn't
them
think at
because
first
you
I was
said
young.
the shell
And
part
I
was
know
too
I've been
rubbery.
trying not to do that.
Oh, that's
I really
true.
have. I thought, well, it's innocent enough. We're just chatting
Hell
about
yeah, I
stupid
would.
stuff, whatever. No big deal. I mean, I do the same thing at school.
But it almost appears, if you look at this, like there was a
Thank
grooming
goodness I have a
process.
candy bar for
Like you were
You
trying
know,
to
I
get
remember
her
you
to-
said that, and I've examined. Do I do that? I mean, is that what I'm doing when I'm on here? I remember hearing that and thinking, is that me? Is that what I'm doing?
Yes.
I didn't think of it like that. I don't know how many studies
You
there
okay?
have been on
Yes.
how
Fine.
obviously I'm
I want to punch
something
you.
I didn't think I was.
But
I don't-
as a teacher, obviously you read the
I
stuff
know.
about
I
making
know.
sure kids don't fall prey to stuff
I
like
don't.
this.
I don't in
Right?
school. I've never ever cross that line. Ever. I've never even considered it when I was with kids.
But I'm.
You know what? I believe him. I believe he never said anything overtly sexual to his students. He would have been a little bit too scared to do that. He just did all sorts of little grooming things that he could easily explain away. You know, he made an innuendo joke or something that he could say was just taken the wrong way.
Yeah.
Or, you know, he gave a kid a hug that lingered a little too long. He did little things that he could explain away as just a misunderstanding.
Yeah,
or,
a touch lingering just a little bit too
yeah,
long.
you know, or I said that, but I misspoke. That wasn't really what I meant. That wasn't really what I said. You know, he did things like that. And then when he was alone with the kids, he would push a little bit and stuff like that. So no, I'm sure he wasn't overtly sexual with his students yet.
Yeah.
But he was definitely grooming.
Yeah.
100%. He was much too accomplished a groomer to not have been grooming those students.
Yeah. And it's from all of the kids he talked to online.
Yeah. And I'm sure he just did it in a way that he could just explain everything away to a group of people that were inclined to believe he wasn't trying to do that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not even suggesting that. What I am suggesting is, as a teacher, you're exposed to the material that explains how this can happen, what to look for in your students to make sure they don't fall prey to this sort of thing, and here you are involved in this kind of activity.
God, I don't know how I'm going to tell anybody. I wish I didn't have to. Why am I here?
I mean, if you saw the stories and you're up on the material and you realize the danger,
Those boom guys' shoulders are hurting.
that must say something about the allure, at least for you, of this sort of activity. And again, I'm not trying to put words in your mouth. I'm just trying to get it.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about. Oh, Jesus, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know why I did it. Like I said, I've never, ever crossed a line like that with a person that I was a student. Ever. Not even thought about it.
No,
I guess maybe it was just like online, it was like they weren't real.
It's all pretend.
That's kind of what it feels like, I think.
But it was real when you walked in that door.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, like I said, I'd seen, haven't there been two of these? Or just one?
Three.
Three? I'd seen them. I knew that was a possibility. And I thought, why would I throw my life away for this? And I just kept driving. I don't know why. I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell.
it was the Corvette that did it.
The Corvette drove him there.
Yep.
What do you say to other
Become
men
sentient.
your age
Yep.
who are now in chat rooms talking to girls, underage girls? What do you say to them?
What would I say, having been here?
It's the pedo version of Kit.
Why are you doing this? I can't say I don't feel really hypocritical, but I would be like, look, you need to step back and figure out what your intentions are.
Oh, this guy is so fucking boring. I'm just sitting here going, should we just skip the rest of this? But, like, this guy's just so fucking boring. His chat log was boring. This is just a boring motherfucker.
Yes.
No wonder you don't see a lot of James Rutherford shit out there. But he's just such a slime ball.
Yes, and I really, really want to punch him.
Is this worth it? And for what? I mean, I'm serious. I know that doesn't look good. Honestly, on the way up, I thought, you know what, I'll just hang out, watch a movie, and go home.
Hang out and watch a movie.
It's a long way to drive to hang out and watch
You're
a
right,
movie.
and I know it, like I said, it doesn't look good. It sounds like I'm just full of BS.
You are.
You are.
But I thought, she's a kid. She's half my age. I'm
Literally.
not going to do something like that to her.
Oh, shit.
And
Motherfucker.
No, you were just going to engage in wholesome activities, sitting there with a strange child, watching movies, with someone you haven't met, and we're talking about taking your shirt off and taking her shirt off.
Yeah.
And instead, you're going to watch, you're going to watch the Lizzie McGuire movie or something.
Oh, I'm sure that's.
I bet that
what it was gonna
motherfucker watch that by himself, pants around his ankles.
I mean, everybody out there is going to think I'm full of it, but that's really the whole way up here, back and forth again.
You are
Why should I just turn
full of it.
around? Should I go somewhere else? Should I just go, pull over and cry because my life's crap right now? And then
Aw, poor baby.
here I am.
Chris, go give him a hug. He
What
was
would
going
I
to
say?
cry.
I don't know. Why are you here? Have you really thought about this? Have you thought about the
Give him a hug
consequences
around
for
the
yourself?
neck.
Have you thought about the consequences if
Tightly.
you guys weren't here?
What could have happened?
Even if it hadn't been this, even if nothing had happened, I could have messed her life up. I mean,
You know how vulnerable a 13-year-old
I
kid
do.
can be. You got him in
like
your
I said,
home.
I don't know if it was the internet. Like I said, I think something about it. Even when I was that age, it was like it wasn't real. I'm talking to people that it's people you don't know. You can chat about politics or cars or sports or obviously
But
sex.
you weren't talking about any of
But
that.
it's like it's not real. If they get mad or you get mad at them, you never have to see them again. And I don't know what. I don't want to sound like I'm making excuses.
But you
I don't
are.
know if it was just that this week pushed me over the edge, and that's why I crossed this line. I really never have just driven to meet a 13-year-old before.
It's his wife's fault.
Why would I?
Yeah.
But I don't know why I'm here. I don't know what made me do it.
Will you do me a favor? Will you keep me posted?
I will.
All right.
At least Lorne had had the excuse that he was food deprived. Right?
Yeah.
Meatballs is a better excuse than what this guy's given. This guy's blaming the internet, he's blaming his wife, he's blaming his car. Everything but himself. At least Lorne could say he didn't get enough meatballs to put enough protein in his body to power his brain to tell him no.
Yeah.
At least Lauren could say it was a substance issue. This guy's blaming everything.
Yep. It's his wife's fault.
Yeah, that
That's
bitch.
why he was talking to the kid before
Yeah.
she told him that she was divorcing him.
Yeah, when
It's all the divorce. That's what it is.
you know when that bitch was fixing him dinner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's my number right
Mr. Hanson, I'm serious. If
I'm-
Wife's
I appreciate
fixing him
it.
dinner, he's
That's why I
talking to the
asked
little
you.
girls.
Yeah.
I don't, and I know it's not up to you. It's going to be up to your producers.
You know what I hate?
I'm serious.
No, this guy didn't try to go back. Walter Baps did. Walter Baps was there for like a week or some shit.
Yeah. Before
but-
they found out.
Yeah, before they found out. So this guy might have tried to go back, but I think his school found out before he had a chance. You were looking that up. He did not go back to the school.
He didn't. No. The police contacted the school right off.
Yeah, I don't think he had the
So-
chance to. This guy would have.
100%.
100% this guy would have.
And I'm going to get help. I know you hear that probably from every single schmuck that walks through that door, that I'm going to get help. And like I said, I even saw that idiot go out and try it again the next day.
And look where you are.
And I don't know if that's even going to happen. I don't know if I should even go home and call my parents, call my lawyer, call my principal and say, I'm sorry, I don't think I'm going to be able to. I've never thought about
You
it
don't
with those kids.
think
I've
you'll
never,
be able to?
I never would have crossed that line with any of them because they're real to me. I see their emotions. I don't want to throw that away, and I'm afraid I just did.
I'm a punch us.
But if there's any way that I can help you and that
Yeah, I don't know about either of them.
if the police, the prosecutor, your bosses, and I know it's not up to you, could, like I said, even if you'd hide my identity, you can
See,
use
he
my
wants
words,
his
you can see my
identity hidden
voice.
so he can
I don't
go
know, it's-
back to his
and then
life
even do a
without
follow-up.
any consequences so
Interview
he
me,
can go after
I'll
more
start talking
children.
to someone.
Yeah, what would be the reason to hide your identity? What possible reason would Chris have to want to do that? He's a TV news reporter. Why would he possibly want to hide your identity? You've just created the story. You've walked into what is essentially their news studio and said, I'm here to fuck a child.
Yeah.
Why would he want to blur your identity out?
You're not the victim in this.
Yeah, it's not like you can even give him anything.
I'm sitting here doing it what could be on national television. I guess I can now do it with a therapist.
Yeah, if he sees your
You wish
emotion,
you had
you're
done
real.
it
If he
before with
sees
the
your
therapist
tummy,
instead of
Yeah.
here with me
Yeah.
and all these
Oh, yeah.
television cameras.
Oh, yeah.
you're bait.
And you know, I'm not kidding. I've thought about that more than once. I mean, I guess I could have been like the other guys and taken off running. But then I guess I wouldn't have gotten to tell my side of why I'm here. You would have known who I was anyway, and it would have probably been worse. I have thought about, I'll be frank, I mean, since I was probably 20, 21, and of course then, you know, it was, you know, I'm 20, she's 17, I'm chatting to her, no big deal. It was like I kept getting older, and then,
Kids
it's
get getting
cliche, they got younger, or they stayed the same age, and, you know, 99.9% of the people I would even talk to on there are 19, 20, 21 at the youngest. But it was the other ones that I always thought, well, why am I chatting? And the fact that many a times I thought, I'm married, why am I chatting to women anyway? Maybe I should talk to somebody.
Because
And I
you're a
always thought,
dick.
I just can't put that out there in front
Couldn't
of a
admit it to
therapist.
yourself.
I couldn't admit it to myself, and I couldn't admit it to a stranger. And now here I am. I just hope it's not too late for me. I know America, if this makes it on, is going to think that, you know, I should never be within a mile of a kid again. And I'm sorry. From the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. And I've honestly...
I
You're
hate to
only sorry you got caught.
I hate to disagree with you there, James, but I know somebody who doesn't think that you shouldn't be within a mile of a kid. I know someone who thinks you should probably just be castrated.
Yeah, oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, and then not allowed within a mile of a kid.
I hope you got to see a lot of tummy and other things.
In his
when
45 days of jail, probably not.
Don't burst my bubble.
Yeah, he was just in county.
I'm pisses me off.
Especially the parents of the kids that are probably going to see this that know me. I've never thought about it with one of them. Never would have done it.
Never would have done it.
I mean, hell, nobody at school even knows except my principal and a couple of my close friends knows I'm getting divorced.
What do you think they're going to say at school?
I think
They're
they'll
going
be
to say,
surprised.
teacher, leave those kids
I'm not.
alone.
This isn't me. I don't know. I hope they're surprised. I don't...
But I guess the question that some people might ask is this.
I
Wait a
gotta, you
minute.
know what? I gotta think that the
If
people.
you're saying that,
I gotta think. You know, I gotta think the people. There's gonna be people around him that are not particularly surprised.
no.
Like people that are surprised to a certain extent, but not shocked. If you get what I mean.
But I mean, what a weird way to say that.
Yeah, I would hope they'd be surprised. Yeah, no.
That shows that you know that there are those that would not be
Yeah.
surprised.
I'm just gonna go ahead and throw out there that I bet people were surprised but not shocked.
Yeah.
If you catch my drift.
If you eventually evolve to the point where you'd come here to meet a 13-year-old girl after this kind
It
of
would've gotten worse.
conversation, at what point do you suddenly become interested in kids in the school you teach? Right? It's a legitimate question.
That's why I want help. Maybe, I don't know. You've seen this a lot of times. What do I do now?
Well, I'm not in the business of giving
You're not a person that gives
psychiatric
advice.
advice, but I think if you were to inquire anywhere, just like you would if you were feeling you were ill in any other way, they would probably help you.
But what do I do with that? I mean, do I, like I said, do I go home and call my boss and say I can't come in anymore?
Those are things that I just can't.
I know.
I'm not in a position to give you advice on. Now, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you shedding light on this situation because I think it's helpful in a number of different ways. And again, I'm being serious about this. That's my number and that's my email. And keep me posted as to how things are going. And I'm willing to have a...
Is anybody buying this? That he's feeling sorry and wants to turn it around?
No.
Is anybody buying this? Like, am I the only one sitting here going, no, he's just saying whatever he thinks he is going to get Chris on his side and get the cops called off and get him to go home? Because he's thinking that that Chris is about to call the cops. And he's thinking, if I can get this guy feeling sorry for me, he won't call the cops and I can just be fine.
That's exactly
Yeah,
what he's thinking.
this guy isn't sorry. He's sorry he got caught, I guess, but...
Yeah, that's the only thing he's sorry about.
Yeah, when he leaves here and he gets in his Corvette and he starts driving home, he's like, wow, next time ain't going to be like this.
A continuing discussion with you in terms of what's going to be in the story or not in the story. We're just starting, so I can't.
I mean, when is this thing supposed to air and all that?
You know, those things are going to be decided once we get the story together, and it's not done yet. So, I mean, like I said, you know, if you want to keep in touch with me, as I know that information, I'm going to share it with you. I'm not going to hide it from you. You know.
I know.
So, you know, I'm just being as straight up about it as I can.
I just don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, a lot of those guys came in here, and I know there was one that was like a rabbi, and there was, and a lot of those guys weren't in a position that they were with kids. And
Just
I feel
like
like,
you.
as much as I love my job, and as embarrassing and as hard as it's going to be to tell anyone, I don't know if I should go back and put myself there. But like I said, it's the only thing I've ever loved, teaching. It's the only thing I've ever been good at. And I hate to throw that all away for a stupid frickin' mistake. And something that I really did go back and forth on so
100%. If they hadn't contacted his school, he'd have
I
gone
really
back.
did.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I know some of those guys were like, heck yeah, gung-ho, I'm in, and probably a lot of them had done it before.
If he got up and went home,
And
he'd be back at school like nothing
I'm
happened.
sure some of them hadn't. Some of them were probably in my boat, that it was just like a mistake.
Well, Jim, I appreciate that.
I'm sorry. I mean, you tell that kid I'm sorry.
No, James, a mistake would be, say, the Domino's delivery man gets the address wrong, and he shows up at the Sting house, and Emily waves him in to go sit at the bar, and then Chris Hansen comes walking out. That would be a mistake.
Yes.
You chatting with this decoy and then hopping in your car and driving for 2 hours to get there is not a mistake. That's a deliberate decision. And boy, wouldn't that be a really unlucky Domino's delivery driver.
That would.
Me too. Alright. I will. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm sorry. Is that still on?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I really am. If anybody that I know sees this, I am sorry. Don't think of me as a monster. I'm not. I made a mistake.
I'm not a monster. I just masturbate in front of
Children.
children.
Yeah.
That's all. What's the harm in that?
Yeah. Sex ed.
All right, do me a favor. Keep me posted, all right?
I mean, am I supposed to leave now, or should I?
Yeah, no, you're free to leave. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, get your
you
ass
take
up.
water, you take water.
The boom guys want you gone now.
Yeah, take your water with you.
Sorry, guys. I'll keep in touch. You know what I'm doing.
All right.
All right.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm sure Chris will look forward to that one.
Sheriff's Department, stop, put your hands on your...
Yeah, just imagine the Domino's guy not only gets the wrong address when he shows up, but like his name happens to be same as one of the guys showing up.
Oh.
Yeah, my name's Lauren Armstrong. What?
Have them present with you while you're being questioned. Do you understand that, sir? You cannot afford to hire a
He
lawyer.
came with
One
pizza.
will be
Kayla
appointed
likes
to
him
represent
better.
you before any questioning, if you wish. Do you understand? If you can decide, or you can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not to answer any questions or make any statements, do you understand?
Better take one last look, buddy.
Touch
Actually, no, he was only in jail for 45 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. He was only there. He was only 45 days. He got that vet back. All right. That's right. We're going to skip because this thing starts about 5 minutes in, right?
Yeah.
Okay, right about there. Right about there. All right, here's his police interrogation.
The reason we have it here is because we have some chat.
Also exciting.
I talked to the guy in the thing about it.
Okay. And we kind of want to sit down and talk to you about it, okay?
Yeah, detective. I already talked to that guy over at the Sting House. Why don't you, why don't you go talk to him? Yeah, I gave him some pretty good lines. He seemed to like me. Those boom guys like me. I'd talk to them.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Is the chat name that you used?
IU Rutherford.
IU Rutherford.
Yes, sir.
Why does he look like every Xbox 360 action game protagonist?
Oh.
You're looking at charges.
Yeah, now that you say that, yeah. That does.
Right now, till once we talk and we go through everything.
Now we're gonna get some main event fan art of him in like prototype or
What
something.
your belief was, what was actually said, and everything else, and what actually occurred. Okay. As soon as we get done here, I'll let you know the exact charges.
God, this guy should have been generic
Okay.
white male.
Yeah.
What was the screen name of the person you was talking to? Do you remember?
I really actually don't know.
I'd say Princess Danica.
Yeah,
Does that sound familiar?
That's it.
He didn't know because he was talking to multiple children.
Yeah.
That I cannot answer for you. You do have a right to an attorney, as you were advised in your rights.
Which one was the guy that got the kid's name
Did they ever
wrong?
advise what?
That got
what
the
name
wrong,
did you think
was
the
talking to
real
the
name
wrong one because he was talking to someone else, and when he was on the phone, he was referencing like the wrong conversation, and the PJ decoy was like, I don't think that's me.
How old did you believe this?
Oh.
Which one was that?
She said 13 or 14.
I know it's one we did.
I know. I don't know. They all blend
Wasn't he the
together.
guy that was like everything was romantic?
Maybe, yeah.
I guess first question I ask you is what brought you to the address on 5K Avenue?
I don't know. I don't know.
What did you believe was going to happen when you got there?
Honestly, nothing. I had decided long ago that I wasn't going to do anything physical with the kid.
Mm-hmm.
I really did. I know it's probably hard for you to believe, but I didn't even really want to come. I told the guy over there I don't know why I was coming. My mind told me, stop, she's a kid. I am a teacher. I've never done anything like this before. And I just kept driving. But I decided long before I got here that I'm not going to do anything with her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to touch her. I'm not going to violate her. She's a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
know
in
it.
your log, you
I
talked
know.
about
I know.
performing sexual.
Hey, can anybody help me here? Is this before or after Jeff Stacy tried to kill himself? Like, are they on heightened alert because, of that suicide attempt?
Acts together. Is that
We
right?
talked about kissing.
Hmm?
And we talked about kissing.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't know. I know
You talked about her dressing slutty and that she was a virgin. Is that right?
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't even remember asking that, honestly.
You told her that you'd show her your butt. Is that correct?
I really don't remember, sir.
Okay.
I know it was wrong. She said quite a few things.
Yeah, I'm just going to say, if this guy kept his mouth shut and the other charges didn't exist, I think a good lawyer could have really gotten him off. Because he didn't, like, he doesn't, the detective doesn't sit there with a mountain of dick pics.
Yeah.
You know? He wasn't really very explicit about the sex. You know? And he really didn't agree to come to the Sting house until after PJ had the decoy on a webcam, you know, showing off her stomach to him and stuff like that. I think if there wasn't for the other charges, and this guy kept his mouth shut, a good lawyer might have gotten him off.
Yeah.
But
thankfully, he ran his mouth because he's a monster and he needed punishment.
Yes.
Did I? What did I say?
Because if this guy got off, he would be worse the next time.
100%.
This guy would not have learned a
What are you
lesson.
talking about? You asked her if she'd make you take your shirt off. And then you said you wanted to take hers off. And that you would get to see her with her shirt off. And then you asked her if she would want you to take anything else off. And then you asked her once she had you naked, what would she do with you? And she said she didn't know she'd never been naked with a man before. And you said, haha, would you take anything off but your shirt? And she said, yeah. And you said, what? She said, her bra. And then you asked if she would let you kiss her boobs and her tummy.
Still seems to be.
And then you said down here that you're so freaking horny. And you know if you had me naked, I'd want more,
I'm
right?
so horny.
And
I'm
then
sorry.
you asked if that would bother her.
I wasn't insinuating that I would make her do more, sir.
I wasn't insinuating. I mean, come on now. I don't insinuate. Have you seen my sweet Corvette?
And then you ask her if she means to have sex, and she said yes.
Yeah, she started that, though. I believe, sir.
So you want me to believe
That's it.
that you
Paul
talked about
Westwood.
being horny.
Oh.
And then you ask her how horny she is
Okay.
when she's
Yeah.
wet. And then you say you want to have fun with her.
That guy had a sweet jacket.
I mean, I was planning on it, sir.
This guy has a sweet Corvette.
Yeah, he does. Paul Westwood driving that Corvette would have been getting all the tail. Romantic dude like that, driving a sweet ride like that. Hell yeah.
This guy's a boring motherfucker.
This guy's really boring.
And I really still
You
want to
talked
hit
here
him with a
about-
baseball bat.
Yeah. He's like punchably boring.
Yep.
on your cane
Well, I mean, I want to punch him
And you
anyway,
thought
but
something
yeah,
more.
extra because he's boring.
Yeah.
that you was going to be naughty. And then down here you asked what she was wearing. She said a jean and tank tops. You said cute. And then you asked anything else. She said socks. And you laughed out loud.
It's true.
And then she said underwear. And then you asked no panties. And then you said, oh, okay.
It's true. That all did take place.
Yes.
So you're wondering what kind of clothes this 13-year-old kid's wearing.
Officer, you don't understand. Look, let me just explain it to you. It had nothing sexual. It was nothing sexual. He wanted to know what she was wearing because it's cold out. It was snowing. Wanted to make sure she was dressed appropriately for the weather. So when she said she was wearing a tank top and shorts, he was like, well, do you have anything on under that? Because, you know, that doesn't sound warm enough. He was hoping she was going to say...
Because the underpants are going to make it super warm?
No, he was hoping she was going to say, like, a union suit.
Long johns.
Yeah. You know, but, you know, that's what was going on here. It's nothing weird, detective. You're making it weird. He was just looking out for her, okay?
Ask her if she's horny. Tell her that you're horny.
Alright, I don't have anything for that one. Yeah, exactly. A pink bunny onesie. Exactly the same one that was from, like, the Christmas... Was it the Christmas Story?
Yeah.
Yeah, that same one. That same bunny suit with, like, a tank top and shorts over top of it. It's probably very warm.
I'm sure that would be.
Yeah, imagine this guy. Imagine if he is the life of the party.
Oh, right.
Imagine if he's the most exciting one of his buddies. They all call him Ruthless Jay.
I guess my question to you is, throughout this whole thing and the talking, and things that you said,
His Corvette does
I
all his
pretty much
talking
believe
for him.
that you guys were going to kiss, get naked, and then it could lead elsewhere.
Not really.
Not really? You didn't take that by what you put in here?
Sir, I never intended, when I was saying all that, to actually come up here today.
But you did come up here,
Yes, sir.
okay?
And I didn't intend
So whether
to
you
come
made
up
an
here.
intent to come up here or
I
not,
know it's
you
illegal.
still type this stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
And you had the belief that if you come up here, there was a chance that you guys were going to have sex.
I wasn't going to have sex with her, sir. In fact, I don't think she mentioned it. And I said, you mean sex.
So you're telling me you didn't believe one bit you were going to come up here and have sex
No,
with this
sir, I
girl?
did not.
Blame it all on the decoy.
Boom Shaky, I think it would be weird not to.
Sir.
Yeah, it was the decoy.
I know it.
This decoy here, there he was surfing the internet, searching for, like, Bible verses to research, because as we know, he's very concerned with the Bible, right?
Right.
He was looking up Bible verses and things like that, and then this decoy comes along
With her slutty tummy.
with her slutty tummy hanging out, saying that she wants that dick, and that he needs to get his ass up there, and she's sitting there going, "Don't tempt me. I will come there, but if I come there, we're just going to watch VeggieTales." And she said, "I got a VeggieTale right here for you, buddy. It's the decoy. You should be getting her."
It's like that, I'm sure. But no, sir. Really not.
So he didn't think you're coming through.
Drag that slut in front of you.
Honestly, I know you guys haven't seen what I discussed with Mr. guy from NBC.
Stone her. Stone her in her slutty tummy.
Yeah.
Maybe I should.
But let me get a picture of it first.
I decided long before I even got here, though, that I wasn't.
Just to
gonna do anything
remind
to
me of what evil looks like.
But before you made that decision, there was a belief that something physical was going to happen. Even though you changed your mind,
No, sir.
and you said that
In fact, I
you
wasn't.
You're
changed
messed
your
up.
mind.
I wasn't even going to come up, and I even
Now,
called
why
her.
did you come?
I don't know. I even called her and said, I'm not really comfortable with this. You're way too young. And she said, come anyway. We'll just hang out.
Yeah, and I mean, when the little girl says, "We'll just come anyway and hang out," there's nothing left to do. Like Lauren said, it's those female powers.
Yes.
And his Corvette was one of the first cars in America. Most people don't know this. His Corvette was one of the very first cars in America to receive self-driving. And it was linked to his Yahoo account. And so he got in his car. He was going to attend some form of counseling, right?
Right.
And instead, the self-driving took over and drove him to her house.
Wait.
Yeah.
It was also his wife. See, she was talking for him, right? She had her hands over his.
That's it.
Typing away.
That bitch.
Then said,
I
I want
bet-
a divorce. Threw him in his car, and the car
You know
did
what?
the rest.
I bet all the sexual stuff was just his wife.
Yeah.
Yep, just trying to. She wanted that Corvette.
I don't know if you guys have logs on my phone
Car
calls.
engine.
Oh, I hope she got it in the
That is what
divorce.
happened.
I
I turned
hope
around and was heading home, and I said, I don't think I'm going to come. I don't feel comfortable with this. And I don't know if you can check that or not. And she said, no, come up, we'll have fun. I was just looking forward to hanging out, whatever. And I went home and thought, this is dumb, I shouldn't go. But if I drive up and just hang out, I'm not going to do anything.
Let me know if you find the perfect onesie, Boom Shicky.
Well, you've got a
I've
couple
got
cow
it.
onesies.
I do.
I don't know. That's one of the
One of them's a
reasons why I
Highland
didn't know
cow,
I was
isn't it?
coming.
It is.
I mean, judging by what you guys chatted with, looks to me like there's only one reason, only one thing you could have in common with this girl.
That wasn't. I mean, we didn't start off, at least.
The one thing, officer, I have in common with this girl is our love of sweet Corvettes. We both just love Corvettes, all right?
I don't even know when I met that girl. It was just randomly in an Ohio adult room.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I even said, I'm a lot older than you.
I mean, do you think you would have anything in common with this girl? Is this a girl you wanted to date?
No, hell no. I didn't even want anything physical by the time I got here, so. And she's 13. I didn't want to date her. I didn't.
I mean, obviously there were sexual thoughts.
True, I'm all.
I mean, by what you
Obviously.
typed. I mean, that's
Obviously, but.
When
No, sir,
at what
I
point
didn't.
did you lose those thoughts? I mean, at what point did you think that those thoughts were?
When it became real, when I was coming up here, I thought this is not a good idea.
So you were like halfway here and thought, what am I
In
doing?
fact,
Or-
I told the guys over there, I almost turned off and just went to the Dayton Air Force Museum. I think I just.
Was that about when you started thinking this is a bad idea?
Officer, I almost went to the Air Force Museum, but I figured there was less chance of getting laid there.
No. And as soon as she said it yesterday, I thought, I mean, on the internet, it's almost like it's a fantasy, like it's not real, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of got real, and I thought, what? I don't even want to. That's stupid. And I don't know why I decided to come. I didn't really want to.
You must want to somewhat, or else you wouldn't be here now, right?
I think it was just, I don't know. I'm going, it won't matter to you, but I actually just found out a couple days ago I'm getting divorced. And I've just been trying to stay out of it.
Oh shit! This guy's getting divorced. Well, let him go. Let him go, Sarge.
Yeah.
We don't want this one. He's going through enough. This was probably all because of his bitch ex-wife.
Absolutely.
Cut this guy loose. In fact, give him a free tank of gas.
The house and stay busy, and I think I had nothing else to do today. And thought, well, I'll drive up there if nothing
He
else.
did have
And
something to
I
do,
even thought
right?
Maybe I'll get here and
Because he had to leave.
turn around.
Yes.
But if nothing else, it was a couple hours. I could just be out of the house, driving my car, whatever.
But he did, right? He had something he had to do at like 4 o'clock that day or some shit because he said he could only be there till
No, I think that was the day before.
No, but
Even
he had something to do. He was coming early. He had something to do. He was going to come early or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Right? I think so. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I don't remember.
And here you talk about that you
Still
both
went
see,
ahead him with a baseball bat.
see her in like bra and panties.
Yeah, I remember saying that. I remember saying that.
Okay.
I think I said even something about her laying on top of me.
Yep. You said you
But
like
like I
her
said,
laying on top of you, kissing you,
That was
and
like
kind of grinding.
that was like an online fantasy. I never really intended for it to happen. I know you're
But you
not.
had fantasies that there was sex with this.
Not sex, no sir.
13-year-old.
No sir.
I wish the
don't-
vampiric
I never
weasels
said
would get
let's-
this guy.
Let's have
I
sex.
know. I would pay
Well,
to
I guess
watch
I don't
that.
understand why a gentleman, how old are you?
26, sir.
26, school teacher, would even have any thought
I
of
don't-
wanting to meet a 13-year-old girl
You know what?
and go hang out.
You know what? I don't either. I told those guys over there.
Why a 26-year-old man would type the things that he typed to a 13-year-old girl, asking her,
I don't know, sir.
listen to me a minute, asking her what she was wearing, if she's wet, talking about her wearing her bra, her laying on top of you, you guys grinding.
I don't
That's
know.
things that a 26-year-old male does not say to a 13-year-old kid. Unless you have ideas or thoughts that sexual acts could happen.
Sir, I'll be honest with you. I mean, I am
Okay,
a
with
teacher.
you hearing everything I told you, would you believe that the thought was,
Oh, I know. If I was in your shoes, hell no, I wouldn't believe a word I'm saying.
you would believe that,
That's not what you should say in that situation. You should be like, yeah, you should believe me because I'm telling you the truth, officer.
Yeah.
When you say, no, I wouldn't believe me either if I was you, that's saying, yeah, I am kind of full of shit.
your
Yeah,
the whole plan
Yeah,
was to
he
come up here
is,
and have
so.
sex?
Well, I mean, he
If I was
is.
you, yes,
Yeah.
sir.
No doubt.
Right to the rim.
But see, he
But
can't even
that's not
deny that part
Yeah.
of it either.
really wasn't my intention.
Well, I
It
guess
wasn't
I
my
still don't figure
intention.
and understand your intention. You still come to the house.
Yes, sir.
You didn't turn around. You didn't drive away.
I don't know why.
You came
I
to the
Well, at
house.
least we know a Corvette can haul 180 pounds of bullshit.
Yeah. You know, I find it funny, right?
I wasn't gonna have
So,
sex. I wasn't even gonna
He's
touch
all,
it.
you know,
So
oh,
what was
it
your
wasn't that sexual. It wasn't that sexual. And that's true. It wasn't. You did still show up.
Yeah.
And also, you were caught in another sting where you masturbated.
Well, he doesn't know he got caught.
I know, but I find that funny. It's like,
But he's like, it wasn't that sexual. And it's true, it wasn't. But it should be zero sexual.
yes.
It should be zero amount of sexual when you're talking to a child.
In fact, as soon as you find out their age, it should be nope.
Yeah.
And when
Have
you
a
got
great
here,
day.
what was
Bye.
you gonna do?
I mean, I called her and she's like, I'm just gonna watch a movie. I was like, well, whatever, I'll watch a movie with her. I mean, up until that point, I still hadn't decided if I was in it.
And you knew she was home alone. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think she said that. So.
Okay. So all this put together, I mean,
I know it doesn't look
you
good.
expect me to believe that nothing was going to happen, or you didn't want anything.
Do I
to
expect you
happen?
to believe it? You believe what you want, frankly.
Did you have any
Again, not what you should be saying.
belief or fantasy that something would happen?
Sir, I'm around
You
kids.
did earlier, prior.
Sir, online, it doesn't seem real. It's like I'm talking to people that aren't real.
But online, you still know that she's a 13-year-old female.
Like I said,
So
sir,
why, even if it's not real, would you say those things to a 13-year-old female?
it's all up in the head, apparently. That's the only explanation I can give you, is that I'd
Have you ever talked to a minor before on the internet?
rather not answer that, sir.
Have you ever had any prior charges of
No, sir.
anything?
No, sir. And I've never done this before.
Okay.
I've never met a minor. I don't know.
Have you chatted with a minor before?
So, yes, I have.
Okay. How many times?
I have no idea. The internet's been around since I was a minor.
Okay. When you say you have no idea, so you're saying many times you've chatted with
I
minors.
chat with whoever on there.
Okay.
I mean, I just hang out.
But
and
you have
chat
chatted
and-
with minors.
Yes, sir.
Of what age?
I don't know.
13-year-olds before?
Probably.
12-year-olds?
I don't like going that low on kids.
So you stay 13. And
Usually,
have you ever mentioned
sir,
the stuff you mentioned in here before?
Sir, usually when I chat to people, they're 18, 19, 20 years old, closer to my age.
Okay. But it's not the first time you chatted with a 13-year-old.
Sir, no, it's not.
And have you made sexual comments to these others?
Yes, sir.
You have? Okay. And have you ever met with them?
No, sir. Never.
Is it more of a, you say these things because you want to excite yourself to fulfill your needs while you're there? You fantasize while you're sitting there of what you could be doing with this, even though you're on the other side of the computer. You're saying these things to gratify yourself.
Yeah, there was never any intention to cross that line any time. Even yesterday, I know it.
That's all well and good. If you had been picked up because of your chat, it's all well and good to say there was no intentions of ever crossing that line.
Yeah.
But you plopped your happy little behind in your Corvette and tootled on up the road for 2 hours. It doesn't matter what your intentions were when you were talking online. You showed up at the house. So you don't get to sit there and say that was never my intention because you made a deliberate act.
Okay. But I guess
I know.
I'm here to help you, okay?
I hope you can.
And I think you do have a problem.
Obviously.
And you've admitted that, okay? That you have talked to minors before, 13 years of age. That you say the things you say because of your sexual gratification. Do you masturbate while you're doing this?
Sometimes.
Okay.
I have, yeah.
So you're so driven by this, okay?
But sir, it's not like...
Okay, just listen to me a minute.
No,
okay?
I think I feel like I should at least tell you, it's not like it's... I go on there specifically looking for little kids.
Okay, and I'm not saying that's all you look for, okay? But you're doing this, okay? For your sexual gratification. You say you know it's wrong, but what concerns me is you go ahead and drive up here knowing this 13-year-old is home alone, by herself. Her parents are not around. You admit to writing the things in here and getting your sexual gratification out of it at home, but you expect me to believe that you didn't have any beliefs of anything.
You know,
by coming up here to visit her.
I almost called her and said, you know, what are you doing? Why are you inviting a 26-year-old guy to your house?
Okay.
I almost won the lottery. like what? That doesn't mean a damn thing.
No.
Yeah. What did you almost do?
I almost did a jig in the street.
Yeah, it's like none of it matters. It's what you actually did.
It crossed my mind.
But almost and doing are two different things,
I know.
and you still went through with it.
I know.
You still come to visit her. You pull right in, you walk right in to go see her.
Yes, sir.
The only way we can help you is, for you to be honest.
How are you going to help me, sir? What
We
can
talked
you
with
do?
our prosecutor and everything else.
I know what
Even
I was
though
doing.
you're pretty much doing everything and saying the things you're saying for your...
Wait, is this guy so boring that they're actually like skipping ahead to the interesting parts?
I would.
Because there was just that scene transition there. Are they skipping to? They're skipping to the. We're getting the interesting parts here. Okay.
That's sad.
Gratification at home.
Exactly. I know there's things that I shouldn't have done in the past on the internet.
As far as
Chatting with people,
other minors.
seeing them on camera.
Have you ever sent nude pictures or anything of yourself?
I've been on camera before.
Okay. Nude?
Yes, but that wasn't. It was usually for older people.
Okay.
Usually, he
Or is there a
says.
remote possibility you've ever sent a nude picture to a minor?
It's possible. Some people might lie about their age too.
Okay.
I mean, I know her. I think she saw me with my shirt off and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't. She never saw me naked.
See, it's answers like that let you know that they're lying.
Yeah.
Because if you were to ask me, have you ever sent a naked picture to a minor? I'd say no, hell no. Because it's never happened. I wouldn't be like, oh, maybe.
Yeah.
So, right? Like,
let me
if
think
you
about that.
If you ask me, have you ever been to Texas? I'd say no, I've never been to Texas because I've never been there. You know, it's like if you haven't done something, you just say no. You don't just qualify. You don't say I don't know and then qualify it with some answer. You know.
I know.
What are these pills that you have with you?
Actually, I guess I have been to Texas at the airport.
That's true. You have.
Yeah, I have actually. I'm a liar. I'm a lying sack of shit.
It's okay.
How can you stand
knows.
me?
Do you have any pictures
You're not
or anything on
him.
your phone?
Oh, there you go.
Camera phone.
Is it camera? You care if I look?
Go ahead.
Corvette when you know that? Any condoms?
No, like I said, I wasn't intending on really doing anything.
Any pornographic pictures?
No, sir.
You mind if we take a look through that then?
This guy didn't even have the decency to bring condoms.
698.
Because he's a dick.
Did anybody else know that you were coming up here today? Just you. And have you ever had any phone conversation with who you believe Danica?
Just today was the first time I ever talked to her.
Today on your way up here?
No, even before that, this morning, I called her and said, I don't know if I'm going to come or not. I don't really think it's going to, like I said, I even turned around once and called her and said, I don't really feel comfortable with this.
But you still come?
Well, she said, well, come and we'll just hang out. I thought, well, if we're just hanging out.
Do you think it's right for a 26-year-old to hang out with a 13-year-old child? Even if it's just sitting
Just
and
hanging out and
watching a movie?
No, probably not.
And you came from?
Manville. Cincinnati.
Down by Cincinnati. So, do you feel that's odd? A 26-year-old man drives all the way from Cincinnati up here to sit and watch a movie with a 13-year-old?
Oh, yeah. I do. I'm not
Well, it
saying
depends on the movie, officer.
I'm not saying there's not something wrong with me.
What do you think's wrong with you?
I don't know. I don't know why I did that.
Not
I don't
enough
know why I've done
tasering,
that
that's
stuff.
what's wrong with him.
I
Taser
thought
in the
about getting
nuts.
help in the past. And I honestly just never thought I could open up to a stranger, a psychiatrist.
So how long have you been doing this?
I don't know, dude. You opened up pretty good with Chris, and you opened up pretty good with this dude. But think about that. He's squeamish about talking about this stuff with an adult, but not with a child.
No.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I mean, the internet's been around since I was 12, 13. I've always chatted on there.
But how long have you think you've been
I don't
chatting
know.
with minors?
I can't give you specifics.
So this guy says he's been chatting since he was 12 or 13. So that would be 92 or 93, he said, was when he started chatting. That not impossible. That had been an early adoption of the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, certainly it was out there. But 92 or 93 to be chatting with people would be pretty early.
But I like how he keeps saying that in order to try to explain away the talking to minors.
Officer, I've always talked to 13-year-olds. I've talked to 13-year-olds for 13 years, officer. I'm well established in the field of talking to children.
I guess
Sexual
since
gratification.
I was no longer a minor. I mean, I've always chatted
Yeah, he was born in 1980.
to people. It wasn't always minors.
Right.
I don't know. I can't give you any specific dates. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I've chatted to.
Do you enjoy talking to a minor, though, for your gratification?
It wasn't just the minors. It was just girls in general.
Okay. So, either it's a minor or a female. But it's to get your gratification.
Basically, that's all it was for, sir. It was personal. It wasn't that I wanted anything else. Ever.
Okay. But the concern we have is that you come all the way from Cincinnati.
I know.
After everything you said for your gratification,
I know it doesn't look good.
you've come all the way up here and you've met or tried to meet with a 13-year-old female.
I can't explain it.
Oh, I can.
I wish I knew why I was like this and what was wrong with me.
I mean, can you explain why he came here to have sex with a minor?
To have sex with a minor.
I think it's because, maybe he's a pedophile.
Yep.
Think it had anything to do with it?
I really had thought
Wait,
about getting help in the
wait,
past.
no,
and I
maybe
thought
not.
I had
You don't think so?
gotten over some of that. In fact, I deleted a lot of people that I chatted to once in a while. I stopped getting on there for a while, and then I started up again. I thought I could beat it on my own, and apparently I just didn't have the willpower, sir.
Yeah, that's how addiction works. You probably don't have the willpower to stop, which is why when you recognize you have a problem, you seek help. Clearly, if this guy is to be believed, which that's big if.
Big if.
But if this guy is to be believed, he recognized he has a problem. And then rather than seek literally any help for it, he just decides to keep doing it.
Yes.
Because that's his story, not my story. His story. He recognized he had a problem, deleted people off of his friends list, and then didn't have the willpower to not go back. So his story is he did nothing to try and stop this.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
I mean, when you get online with these people and you start talking, what's it make you want to do?
Jerk off?
I mean, I have never, ever crossed the line with one of my students or anything.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, it's never even really crossed my mind.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever chatted with one of your students?
No, it's never crossed your mind. That's why you had the whole conversation in there about how would she flirt with you if she was in your classroom.
Yeah.
Because it's never crossed your mind before. You've never gone home and fantasized about it.
No.
Yeah.
And let's say he was actually saying the truth, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's not how you phrase it.
Yeah.
I never really did that.
Yeah, I never really did. That's like, no. You'd say,
you
no,
say,
I
I never did that.
Yeah.
Or never would have done anything to any of them. Never would have ever, and, attempted it. I think really, when it was online, it was more of a fantasy. Like, this isn't real.
But you showed up.
Wanted that, and even today, I don't know why I came up. I don't know what made me do it.
You were horny.
I wish I could tell you. I know you probably think I'm full of but
So
I'm
if you
really
would have
not.
got here and you would have walked in and there's a 13-year-old girl standing there in her bra and panties, what would have happened? What would you have done?
It's speculative. I don't know.
What a piece of shit. No, it wasn't speculative. You walked into that house. It's not speculative.
I didn't think that was going to happen.
You didn't think that?
No, sir. Please understand.
It's in your chat log, isn't it? So you can't tell me you didn't have a belief that that could have happened.
I like how he's annoyed that no one's believing
Am I
him.
correct?
Yeah.
It was Listerine strips. It crossed my mind,
There was a thought there that could
but
have
I
happened.
didn't think it was going to,
Okay.
and I didn't want it to. You got to believe me on that. I didn't want to have sex with her. I didn't even want to kiss her. I didn't really want to do anything. I just wanted to hang out with somebody to take my mind off of my life. Right
Like
now.
your buddies.
Yeah, so if that was true, which it's not, you call up one of your buddies and you say, hey, let's hang out today. It was like a Sunday or something. It's like you say, let's hang out today. You don't just go find a child.
Just wanted to hang out with somebody that I could talk to. I mean, when I met the girl, I told her, I'm married. And then this week, I was venting to her about, whoever I was talking to, about getting a divorce. I mean, I don't know. I know that sounds like bull, but... And your question, I don't know. I don't know if that's a fair question. That's not really what I thought was going to end up happening.
But my
Yeah, that's
question
not
to
a
you
fair
is,
question.
what if you come up here and we weren't here and they weren't doing what they were doing and there was actually a 13-year-old girl in that house that was waiting on you and just her
wouldn't have done
bras and
anything.
just her panties?
I'm telling you, bottom of my heart, I wouldn't have done anything. I've never done something like that with a kid.
You've never done something like that,
I know
but
you're
you
saying,
went ahead
and
and
I
come
know
up here.
the studies show that, one thing leads to another with sexual predators. Apparently that's what I am. I never thought I was. I wouldn't have.
I don't see how his wife could not know he was on TCAP. I don't know how she could not know. Like, I'm sure she knows. And I don't understand that. I don't understand these women that marry these guys that are not only convicted pedophiles, but infamous convicted pedophiles that seek them out for relationships.
Yeah.
And are willing to be in relationships with them. Out of all of the men in the world, you pick this guy. You pick a guy that has a proven track record of harming children.
Yeah. And not someone that can be proven that it was was just this one time of talking, and he did make a mistake.
Yeah.
He had charges pending in another state for this.
Yeah. And Boom Shicky's right. That's what they're. Oh, he's changed. He's not like that anymore. You don't know that. You don't know that. You don't have a clue. You don't know that. And it's like, out of everybody out there, you pick a proven pedophile.
Yeah.
It just, that boggles my mind so badly. Like, I don't get that. Like, you can never have children with this man because you could never trust him with the children. You could never be around children. If you're older and you have grandkids, you could never have the grandkids around. At least if you have a brain cell, because you can never really trust the guy. Because he's proven himself to be untrustworthy.
That's the problem.
But
you don't have brain cells.
But it's not just the TCAP guys. It's just in general. Like, I've been sitting on this video for a while because I haven't felt like doing an angry live stream. But I've been sitting on this video for a while. I recorded that some parole hearings for some pedophiles. And one of these is a guy that did some real serious time for harming a child. And then he's back for a parole violation because his family brought a young child around him. And it's crazy. Like, I don't get it. I don't know why you go after the guy that's already proven himself unreliable.
I don't know.
And dangerous. And that's who you pick.
Like I said, I don't know why I'm here.
On your whole way up, on your whole drive up here, when you're thinking about all this, are you thinking to yourself, man, if I show up here and...
I'm getting way off topic here, but a lot of times, these family members, the women that marry these guys, or the family members that bring their children around these guys, they say stuff like, "Oh, he wouldn't mess with my child. I'd beat his ass," or "He's a changed man. I believe him," and stuff. It's like, you don't know. You don't know that. You can't know that.
Yeah.
There's no way that you could protect your child around the monsters. So don't say this. He wouldn't mess with my kid because he knows X, Y, and Z. You don't know that.
100%. It's just like...
Whatever you're going to do to him isn't worse than what he's already had done.
Yeah.
And what's hanging over him for doing it again.
She's like this, what's going to happen? Or, did you play this through your mind? I mean, you're telling yourself, I didn't want to do this.
I'm telling myself.
But by knowing this, you know what? Listen to me. You know what you're saying to her, you know what she's saying to you. You can't tell me that's not going through your mind the whole way up here from Cincinnati.
Yes, sir, it was. Lots of different things went through my mind.
What was going through your mind?
And the conclusion I always came to was, I am not gonna touch this kid.
Okay, but what else was going through your mind?
What do you mean?
You were thinking jackpot.
You're thinking about what she told
tummy.
you, how she's going to be dressed, or things you're going to do?
Tell me what. I guess she did, but I wasn't gonna.
There's a belief that she could have been in her bras and panties. Am I correct?
She never said she was going to greet me in her underwear.
Okay, but you talk about getting
I like how he
on top
says
of
that
each
so
other, not having
incredulous.
shirts on,
Yeah.
Grinding on each other.
That was on there. That wasn't what I was going to do in real life.
Okay, but there's that chance that could have happened, right? No.
No, I know you're looking at me and thinking I'm full of it.
But if you showed
No.
up and walked through that door and there's
No.
a 13-year-old like that,
No,
there wouldn't have never been a chance for that to happen.
sir, no.
Because
I'm telling you right
normal
now.
people just
You're
go to
asking.
13-year-olds'
Don't
houses
try
when
to
their
make me
parents
tell
are
you
there
something
just
that's
to
not
hang
true. No.
out.
Don't.
After
this-
sexually charged conversations.
And this guy expects us to believe after he went all gaga after seeing Emily's tummy, that if Emily was standing there in her underpants, that he wouldn't have been all over her.
Exactly.
Bullshit. I keep saying Emily. I think that was that decoy's name. Pretty sure it was.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm like 90% sure that that decoy's name was Emily.
No, I'm not looking it up.
Yeah, who cares?
The whole way up here, I thought, if something she tries, I'm not gonna do it. It's not right.
Yeah, beat her off with a
It's
chair.
real life. And
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. I know you don't believe me, but no. I'm sorry. No.
So what, you were writing in there?
The easy way to avoid that, James, is to not go to the house. And the easy way to even avoid that temptation is when someone tells you they're under the age of 18, you end the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. That's the easy way to do it. You say, "Okay, well, have a nice night," and click off of it.
Was that right?
I don't know. Obviously not.
But you did that anyway, and then you're on your way up here, so you came halfway on that one
I wasn't
to
going
make
do
the
it.
trip up here. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
Why even put yourself in that situation?
I don't know.
Why did you even drive all the way up here?
In fact, I wondered if this was some sort of setup the second she said it. I thought I'd be a fool to put myself in that situation,
But you did.
and I'm a fool.
Yep, you're a fool.
Alright. Was there anything else you think you need to tell us or let us know about?
What?
Where's the computer at that you were using to chat back and forth?
In my house?
Okay. And right now you live there by yourself?
Yeah, my wife moved out.
Okay.
Why?
Why do
Why
you
I wanna
think?
know where your computer's at? I'm just asking where you was at the time when you were doing this. I don't think we're gonna take it. There ain't nothing on there as far as pictures. So I don't need that.
Okay.
And now what?
Huh?
Now what?
Now they give you a fond little pat on the bottom and
I was
send you on your way.
so thinking that.
Yeah. Now the scary part's over and you can go home.
What all do you have in computer at your house?
They've been taking them away.
What do you mean?
Is there any pictures of anybody underage?
I don't care.
Underage?
Go ahead and take that.
Probably.
That way we have it.
There is?
Probably.
Nude pictures?
I think so.
There's no nude pictures of anybody underage?
Honestly, I don't
Did you
think.
talk to?
A couple of people on there. I mean, they might be in underwear or something. I don't think there's any nude. I could be wrong. I don't think I've ever had anything or kept anything like that.
Okay.
That
Have you received
didn't seem very forceful, did it?
No.
It didn't seem very forceful. Yeah, but he wasn't charged with anything, related to that. Well, of course he got a plea, so.
Yeah, so who knows?
Yeah, who knows? They could have been holding some CP charges over him like they were Lauren.
Like
People have sent it, and I always just said no, delete it.
Okay.
Oh, people have sent it, and he said he deleted it, he says.
So I hope not.
Okay.
Maybe, but I don't think.
Are you like 50-50 on that?
Probably.
So there's
It's a possibility.
probably a decent chance that there is. I mean, you're kind of a coin toss at this point.
Yeah. If there is, I don't know.
Is there any minors on there?
That's what I said. I mean, there are probably people that are minors. I don't think there's any nude pictures. I mean, it's just all this is a picture of me.
Okay.
Some of them have sent provocative pictures, like
As far
underwear
as-
and things.
Okay.
That might be on there. I don't think.
And these are minors that have sent you this?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, and I'm telling you, it was probably 2 months ago. I said, I don't know what I'm doing. And I had pictures at that time and stuff, and I deleted everything, deleted all the people off my friends list. Said, I've got to quit doing this. I'm hurting myself, and I'm going to hurt somebody else. And I just wasn't strong enough to not do it.
How many minors have you been talking with here?
I don't know.
When you deleted everything, how many minors were you talking to at that time?
I don't know.
5, 10, 15,
I don't know.
more?
I don't know. I mean, usually I only talk to a person once or twice, and then never talk to them again.
Can you imagine not having an answer for how many minors are you talking to?
Right?
Except a couple of people that I've
That's
talked to
nuts.
for years.
Yeah, Paco, how many minors are you talking to?
None?
Yeah, right? It's easy, that's an easy answer, right?
Boom. Done.
Is there anything in your vehicle we need to know about?
No, sir, nothing.
You don't have anything hidden in there anywhere or anything like that?
No, sir.
Okay. And you're going to give us consent to search that? Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
He's thinking, officer, if I let you drive my car a little bit, can I just go home? It's a pretty sweet Corvette.
Maybe if he had brought pizza.
Yeah. You couldn't frag be eating that.
Do you know your license plate number?
All right, I think that's it for the interrogation. Really, from here it's just processing stuff. I think.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna miss any big exciting parts if we just kind of call it done right there. I know this might be a shocker, but I don't think the guy gets interesting from here.
You shocked me.
Yeah, I
with
think
that.
all the interesting parts are behind us here.
And what interesting parts?
Yeah. Well, I mean, watching this guy try to weasel out of it was a little bit interesting. This guy...
He sucked at that.
The whole time I was reading the chat log, I kept thinking, one of this guy... You know how we always talk about how these guys ignore these red flags?
Yeah.
Well, to me, like, one of the big red flags this guy ignored is he's a boring fuck.
He is.
You know, and it's like... and he was so boring that, like, from the get-go, they were like, what do you want to talk about? Like, they didn't even have to, like, get there.
Yeah, and it's like, ask questions.
Yeah.
The decoy's like, ask me a question.
Yeah. They're like, this guy's the most boring fuck ever. So, anyway, thanks for everybody that stuck it out, because this guy was the most boring fuck ever, and I still want to hit him.
I really... Look at that face.
Yeah.
He'd look better with a black eye from me.
Yeah, he kind of would, wouldn't he?
Mm-hmm.
They need to have a story to tell.
Yeah.
All right, so hey, thanks everyone for coming out. We appreciate everybody. This was a bit of a long, boring one, but some of you stuck it out, and for sticking it out, nobody has to eat the cat vomit omelet.
Woohoo!
So there you go.
All right, everybody. Kiss, kiss.